Done correctly. Ah, works. See, it just works. There we go. Hey, welcome, ladies and everybody, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host on Rebel. This is Nar again. This is my first and one and only VR, or not a VR, sorry, 2D VTuber interview with the one and only DeathBl00ms. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm very excited to be here. Thank you
Well,
for
absolutely.
having me.
Yeah, you're the first one. Sorry, I've been doing so many VR stuff. I'm just like, oh yeah, VR. And I'm like, wait, this isn't VR. Sorry, this is desktop. What am I doing? Force of habit.
This is totally different from what you used to do.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. But either way, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to have you on as the first person as well. We will be looking at chat, by the way. So just for anyone who's like, hey, I have a question for myself or DeathBl00ms, we'll be looking at it. If anyone has any questions, anything like that. But obviously, how you feeling right now? Are you a little nervous? Are you a little shy? Are you gonna
I
like
was a
destroy
little
me?
bit nervous, but no, we're all good. We're all good.
You wouldn't destroy me, right? Like this is my first time,
Do you no, the question is, do you want to be destroyed? It's all about consent.
Oh, of course. Oh, so you're one of those like demigods that like give consent first. You're like, I can only.
Well, you want the boon, you have to earn it or you have to ask for it. You can't just
Ah,
I can't just like impose it on you. Unless that's what you're into, then it's different.
I see. I see. I'm learning. I'm learning many things tonight. It seems. So, well, let's get some baseline questions out of the way. You ready for this?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay. So, one of my first
totally.
questions I always like to ask is, well, how did you find out about VTubing? Like, how did you find out about this fandom, as some people have called it?
Well, I started off as a facecam streamer, but you know how it becomes
Really?
like difficult from time to time to just, fix your face, looking good for the camera and everything. And
Yeah.
I had another streamer friend of mine from the same country where I'm from, and
Mm-hmm.
they were already a 3D VTuber, and they were telling me about it, saying, "Hey, you don't have to worry if you are looking like a hobo, not looking good, just with your hair up, with oversized shirt. You don't have to worry about that. You can just, have an avatar representing you, and enjoy yourself, stream, game, interact with people." And I was like, oh,
Okay.
okay, I've seen that. I've seen that on YouTube of other VTubers, and I would love to try that out. And I started off, my very first model was actually made by me from scratch
Oh, real?
on
Damn.
Viroid, yes.
Okay. Damn.
And
Okay. Very multi-talented. What the heck? I didn't know we had someone so talented in the room here tonight. What the heck?
well, it takes one to know another.
Oh, damn. Okay. I see what you're trying to do here. All right. So like you said, you started off as like a face cam streamer, like most people, like
Hmm,
a lot of people do. How has that transition to VTube? Do you feel better like as a 2D person because you're like, oh, I don't have to like put all this makeup on. I don't have to like doll myself up just for some bum to say, hey, you're sexy in chat or whatever.
Yeah, it's a little bit less stressful. I don't have to worry much about how I look.
Okay.
And
What do
you
you
can
mean you're a
you can
demon?
just like
You're a god. You could destroy them.
I can totally do that. Even IRL, I look good. Okay, enough
Oh
to destroy people.
shit. Okay. Oh man. I understand. I get you. It happens. Okay. So you had your friend help you out and be like, "Hey, this is what I do. You wanna
Yeah, they
become a
told
little
me a
VT
little bit more about it, and I'm the type of person who loves to like document myself.
document?
To yeah, like do research and
Oh, you're researching,
find
huh?
out more.
Wait,
Yeah, yeah,
are
yeah,
you
yeah.
researching me right now? I don't know.
Totally doing it in the background. Yeah,
Um,
and like I have a whole database of all you do. No, I'm kidding.
uh, what do you
Well, I, I know I
what
know
do you
exactly
mean?
what you have in your
Uh,
browser right now. Yeah,
what do you mean? I didn't do nothing.
sure. Then
My heart rate was exposed. It'd be like 180 right now. What are you doing to me? You gonna expose me?
now I'm just like looking at the laptop that you have right in front of you
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now,
That's
and
that's
I
where my
know.
questions
Well, yeah.
are. Of course.
Sure.
Yeah, and some
Questions.
notes. Some notes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Lots of notes. I'm caught red-handed. It happens. It happens. Okay. So when you started making, sorry, when you got into VTubing, did you have already an idea of what you wanted to be like, or were you a
Oh
completely
yeah,
different
totally.
character? Okay, so you
No,
already
no, no,
like
no. I
okay.
like, yeah. I am all into the, D&D, tieflings, those kind of thing.
Mm.
IRL even I like looking different and bold looking, like badass looking. So
Oh,
I was like,
badass. Oh shit.
demons are definitely badass. So but
Okay.
also like I wanted to not just go with an approach of just towards demon. That's why I chose their to be a demigod because well my lore is also based on my IRL life where it's just in a fantasy
Mm-hmm.
aspect. So my parents are mixed. So basically, I was like, in my lore as well, I'm gonna go with like a more mixed race.
Mm-hmm.
Hence, the demon and the god. So my mom is a goddess, my dad is a demon lord, and
Mm.
they got together, forbidden love, so sort
Isn't
of
that like
stuff.
a what a Nephilim is, right? Isn't a Nephilim like half angel, half demon?
Yeah, but angel, this one like is not mere angels, it's god.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it just happens, you know. Sometimes, you know, these gods are like, yo, I gotta get a little frisky with the demons, you know? It happens.
Mm-mm. Yeah, you want to taste their forbidden
The
apple,
fruit?
so
Yeah, the forbidden fruit.
yeah,
I
fruit.
mean, oh yeah. I mean, I could go down for something like that. You know, let's just say I've had some dealings with some with a devil at some point. Why do you think I look like this and sound like this? You know, it happens.
Yeah, exactly. See?
We all make these deals at some point, whether we like it or not. And then here we are. Now we're a bunch of VTubers and we're playing Dead by Daylight. You know, it happens.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. So okay, so you have some inspiration from like D&D and like because you said tiefling. That's like a very like D&D Baldur's Gate 3 type of thing. Because I never heard that outside
Yeah.
of like any other like game or genre. So you used to play like D&D, or you still do, or
Yeah, I do have a D&D group that I play with
okay.
and I did play with IRL friends
Mm-hmm.
a couple of times, and I do have like certain books about it. So it
Mm.
was all like based upon this, and like I told you, I like looking different, and that's how this whole thing started.
Okay.
And I when I made my first model, it was like same pale skin, shaved hair, just like my it's the same like hairstyle that I have IRL as well.
Okay.
Um, and I based it upon myself and made it hotter.
Oh shit. I mean, you know, you could always cosplay as yourself. That is a viable
Oh,
option.
this is one thing that's gonna happen when I hit partner and I'm gonna go to TwitchCon. I'm
You're gonna
gonna
cosplay
cosplay
as,
my
oh
own,
my
yeah,
lord.
my own model and walking around.
I'd be like, holy shit, is this Diablo 5? What's going on here? What the Lilith just damn, she's gonna do something
Yeah,
to me, man. She's gonna ruin me. Guh, you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
Wanna be dominated? There you go.
Yeah. Possibly. I don't know. I'm open to many things in life. But
Fair enough.
okay,
Take my
so
chat.
I've actually I actually never played D&D. I thought about it at some point in my life of doing D&D, and I thought about like maybe I should do some VTubers at some point, you know? Get like do like I want to
Mm-hmm.
do like a one shot. So I want to do like a one
Yeah.
self-contained story just to try it out, and then go from there and see if I want to do like a weekly thing or something, like a campaign.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that could be fun. I usually do one shots for example, when it's Christmas time.
Okay.
They come up with
Ooh.
like a one that is based upon Christmas event, and we do one shots and we just enjoy ourselves doing that.
Are the events like themed to be around Christmas? Can you be like, oh no, evil
Yes, yes.
Santa's come to town, you have to
Exactly.
beat his
There was
ass.
one that I did like 2 years ago, where we had like a couple of friends of mine, streamer
Okay.
friends, and we had like a story where Santa was kidnapped
Oh no,
by
not
yeah,
Santa
yeah, yeah.
Claus. That'd be
A Rudolph
oh
and
darn.
Mother Santa, how you call it?
Miss Santa,
Miss, yeah,
Mrs.
the wife.
Claus. Yeah,
Mrs. Claus,
the hoe.
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, totally.
the hoe. Yeah.
She had a hand into the kidnap. She actually planned the whole thing, and she was the final
That
boss. So
bitch. How could she do that? That's terrible.
Yeah, because Santa was getting more income than her, so you know, more money, more money.
Damn. Shit, man. I thought you were gonna say
Yeah,
like
so that
Santa had
was
a
pretty
high
fun.
side hoe of like some demon or something. He got tainted. He went to the naughty
No, not
list.
at all. Yeah, no. Well,
That's next year.
regardless,
Next
money is
year.
also counted. Money is also counted as freaking evil. So you know,
Money's evil? Oh shit. I do this for
and
fun.
we do like sin. So.
Yeah, sins, huh? So
Mhm.
okay, if you're into sins, like do you like are you a demigod of something specific?
I'm the embodiment of a lust, but also
Yeah,
love. So,
amen.
like I said,
Amen, you know.
it's half half because
Mhm.
again, parents,
Yeah,
traits,
yeah.
and stuff like that.
I'm
Beauty,
suddenly interested. Good. Lust.
fertility, beauty,
Eh,
lust
Mm.
mostly.
Okay.
Yeah. So
All right. Interesting,
and
interesting.
power.
Power. Power, lust, love.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, shit, you got everything.
Yeah,
Besides money, but
I'm pretty powerful.
oh no.
Well.
Listen,
Mortal, what I'm looking right now is mortal money because, you know, when you come to the mortal realm, you need
yeah,
money.
that's true. This is the mortal
Else, no
realm.
bitches.
Yeah, yeah, you
Kidding.
need some bitches. Yeah, you're right. You're right. This is the mortal realm. Well, you know, we're just here hanging out. You know, you wouldn't destroy me after this or do anything nefarious, right?
All
Right?
consensual. Consent is
Oh, of
sexy.
course, of
Mm-hmm,
course.
mm-hmm,
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. Okay, I gotcha. So, what can you tell me about your design? Is it something that like where'd you get inspiration from? Like, you know, was it just from
A lot
like,
of games.
oh, what
A
kind of
lot of
games?
games. Dark Side is free. I'm a huge fan of
Ooh,
Fury. Fury has such a very nice design. Also, people tend to tell me that I look a little bit as Ivy Valentine from Soul Calibur.
Ivy. I think I
Pardon.
remember that character. Ivy Valentine. I can just look that up.
Yeah, yeah, very, very close to body,
Holy
bodysuit, latex, yes, heels,
golly. I gotta play Soul
curves, you
Calibur
know.
now. I gotta play Soul Calibur now. Holy shit. Yeah, I mean, if you want,
Yeah.
you can stand on my couch. I don't normally allow people to do that. You can show off your model too if you want to go head
Yeah?
to toe. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Chat, would you be okay? Would you be okay to see my full body? Let me since I have powers, I can just like, you know, get smaller.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh I can change
Yeah, yeah.
size, so
Wow.
yeah, there you go.
Now you're like
Yeah, let's
normal
go.
sized. I mean, you can zoom in and enhance too if you want. You know, chat's just taking notes here. They like to draw. They're like, ooh,
Yeah, really?
yeah. Some of them study anatomy, so
Totally.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah, there you go.
God
I
dang,
have physics.
that's a lot of
It's like
physics. That's a lot of damage. You know.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I got
jiggles
you.
and everything. So yeah.
Yeah, of course. That's important. You know, very important.
Mm.
I invested in many stonks into the jiggle physics.
Yeah,
Booba.
I can
See?
even go like yeah, steppies if you want. So
Oh.
for those who are into steppies, you know.
Holy shit. There's some stompers.
Yeah, we're just gonna go steppy,
Oh my
stepping onto
god.
people.
I understand. It happens. You know, some people have always said like, you know, you got the thigh highs, you know, thick thighs save lives, thigh highs ruin lives, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Sheesh.
Yeah,
It
totally.
happens. Mm-hmm.
Let me put
Okay.
away my wings because it might, you know, be
Yeah,
distracting.
I don't want yeah, you're distracting me right now. I'm getting a little hot under the collar. Like I don't know what's going on. Like, you know,
Yeah, are you getting caroused? Both scared
um
and aroused at the same time.
uh no comment.
Hmm.
No comment.
Well, you can plead the fifth. You are in this
I
state, so it works.
no, actually I'm not. I'm actually in Canada, but you know, let's just say we are.
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh fuck! I totally forgot about that.
I
My
plead
bad. My bad.
no comment. I plead
Yeah, maple syrup
yeah, I plead maple syrup. I plead maple syrup right now. No
or
comment.
poutine.
I
Is
play
it
yeah,
poutine? Yeah,
yeah,
poutine.
poutine, yeah. I plead the poutine right now. I do not mind at all. Yeah, everyone's like, booba, golly, holy, Jesus. I wish I was between those buns right now. Wow. That's my
Oh
average.
yeah, I got
That's my average chat experience.
yeah. I hope you are sweet tooth because I got cakes for days. So
What kind of cake?
well, that's for me to know, for you to find
Oh
out.
shit. Okay. Okay. So there's gonna be a round two, huh? There's gonna be a little after show, is what you're saying? The late night with Rebel. I.
Yeah, the
Oh
very
my
late.
god, man. Okay. So you said Darksiders. I never played the game, but I vaguely remember
Oh,
it.
it's a very nice franchise, and
Hmm.
the storyline. I'm all about lore,
Okay.
and everything, and this game offers a lot. So yeah.
All right. Did you have anyone that inspire you to continue to be a VTuber? Do you like watch any VTubers? Or like, yeah, that's the VTuber that I inspire to be like.
We're never gonna be like anybody else, but we can take inspiration from other people because
Yeah,
everyone is different.
of course.
And there has been a lot of like VTubers that I look up to. They don't have to be like the super duper known ones, but I look up to Spite. Spite has a very nice model, and they are always doing things,
Mm-hmm.
very creative content and everything. So I really look up to them. There's a couple of them. The list is quite long, so I'm not gonna go one by one of those people. But there are a lot of very inspiring VTubers out there.
Oh yeah, of course. Like I feel like because when I meet a lot of VTubers, they always say like, yeah, I'm inspired by like Hololive, Ninja Sanji,
Mm-hmm.
VSojo, and they'll be like, yeah, I really
Yeah,
like,
Visojo
yeah, yeah.
has like I follow Zentrea and I love what they make. They're pretty funny. Who else? Cinda.
Cinder, yeah,
There is also
Hellhound.
yeah, there's also yes. There's also Porcelain Maid that I found through TikTok and they're pretty
Oh
funny to
shit!
watch too.
You know, I
Yeah.
interviewed them like 2 years ago.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, back before I was
I've
at
I've
2D.
interacted with them just through chat like once or twice, but yeah.
You know, Porcelain May, better known as Joel, him and I have a similar condition. You know, we're just men being anime girls. It happens. He's a doll, but you know, it happens to the best of us. You know, we're stricken with this affliction. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So I struggle every day. Every day I look down, I can't see my toes anymore. You know what it's called? Thick waifu syndrome. It's TWS. Yeah, it's a serious condition.
Fair enough.
Okay, I suffer every day. Okay, I'm very serious right now. Okay, I'm suffering right now. I'm suffering.
Damn, so much suffering.
Yeah, I'm
How can we
suffering.
tend to that? Do you want me to
Oh,
help out?
you can use your Twitch Prime Gaming sub.
Sure.
Yeah,
I've
chat.
already used it, sadly.
Oh
But
shit,
Brothers, you
chat.
can do that from my community if you're here, if you have um
1 bit,
like yeah, Prime
5 cents.
sub and you have not used it, so go ahead and
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
support people, support your
Yeah,
VTuber.
support your fellow anime waifus. You know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Okay. So, how'd you? I also noticed that you've got into like cosplaying as well. So, where did that come
Yes.
from? Where did that like start
Um
from?
So before the whole like gamer, of course, I grew up with my brothers who were playing a lot of video games when I
Mm-hmm.
was super young, and I always like wanted to be a character in games. So I remember when I was like what 6 years old. My brother was
Mm-hmm.
playing Tomb Raider, and I was a
Ooh.
huge fan of Lara Croft. So basically, what I did is I went looking into my mom's wardrobe.
Yep.
I always had short hair, so my mom has like wigs and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So I took that, I put it on, I braid my hair, and I look for like closet. We call it closet cosplay.
Yeah,
I
that's it.
look for a tank
We use
top
it
of
here.
that color, yeah, and short. And I remember my uncle from the UK bought me like holster. Is it what we call it?
Yeah,
With
holster. Yeah,
like
gun holster.
guns.
Yep.
Yeah, and guns. And I did have like all that, and I was just jumping from sofa to table or
Ooh.
chair, like sort of, the
Yeah.
floor is lava, danger, and everything. So I was super young and I did that. So basically, my love for cosplaying was triggered there then. And then later on, I kept watching like other people on YouTube doing that, and I'm like, holy shit! I wish like my country had conventions,
Yeah.
and it's in 2014, yeah, 2014,
10 years
that I
ago.
found out that that there was, yeah, exactly 10 years ago, that I found out
10
that there
years
was
ago.
actually
God damn.
freaking convention, like cosplay
Yeah.
convention in my country, which was annual.
Okay.
And I put together my very first cosplay in 1 hour, where I
Oh wow.
cosplayed Mikasa Ackerman from Attack on Titans.
Oh shit.
So
In one
yeah, so
hour.
that was my thing.
Damn. And not only
Yeah.
you're a 10-year vet now.
They're very that very year itself, there was the actual like official cosplay event, and I made my very first cosplay, like professional, not a closet one,
Yep.
professional one, which was Garrett from like a gender band of Garrett from The Thief 4.
Okay.
And I won their second place in their competition.
Damn. Must have felt good. You're like, shit. I
Oh,
did.
it did, because people was like, wait, nobody coming out of nowhere and stealing the
Mm-mm-mm.
second position. I even made like I designed the retractable and look for the parts, but I don't do, like how do you call it? Wielding
We don't do
and
welding.
whatnot.
Okay,
So
yeah. You don't do
yeah,
like, okay.
welding.
Yeah.
So I had to look for like somebody who does that, and they actually put together my bow with the pump and everything, that it just freaking expands, and you have like an actual bow that works just like in game. It wasn't fully
Okay.
functional, but
It's a prop. It's a prop. Otherwise,
yeah,
you'd
it
be
was a
shooting
prop,
people.
and it was for a long time the decoration on the wall in my living room.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah.
So, those 10 years have you ever cosplayed Lara Croft again? Like in those 10 years, could be an anniversary for you.
No, but I could do it, because I always, well, I need to get more in shape, then I can go for Lara Croft again.
Yeah, I mean they're released a bunch of the remakes recently, like PlayStation 1
Hmm.
remakes. So it's a bit topical,
Yeah,
you
and
could be like, "Look, I'm Lara Croft again. It's been 10 years, guys."
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I remember playing one of the Lara Croft games like on PS1. I think it was the one with like they had like the triangle tits or something.
Oh my God, the polygon
Yeah.
tits.
Mhm. You got to have
I'm
that
pretty
part.
sure
It's
a lot of
important. It's important.
yeah, a lot of people fell in love like with Lara Croft back then, with with those pointy titties.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Why did they nerf her like in the recent ones? What the hell?
Mhm, mhm.
What the heck, man?
But yeah.
People are complaining. That's the problem with society these days. You can't have sexy characters anymore. Why can't we play Soul Calibur and look at Ivy and go, "Guh, wow, we," you
I
know?
mean, you can, but you can't really like voice out, because of course there's gonna be some people who's gonna like judge you.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I already saw it on Twitter the other day that somebody was like hating on people. They were like, "You can't have large boobies because that's not right," and I'm like, okay, what kind of,
Damn.
yeah, I don't know, it's weird Twitter stuff, people are like, you can't do this, and I'm like, bitch, I do what I want. So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, yeah, people are gonna be weird. Okay, any other like childhood games that you remember besides like Tomb Raider?
Oh, of course, the Resident Evil franchise. My
Resident
brother,
Evil, okay.
well, back then I was so young that I did not have the right to play, but I was watching my
The
brothers
right to
play.
play, what does that mean?
Yeah, because I was too young. I was too
Oh,
young. It
okay.
was horror. My parents were not too okay with that, but they did not mind me watching my brothers like play the game.
Okay.
So, basically I was watching them play Resident Evil, Silent Hill,
Ooh.
Parasite Eve,
Mm.
Alone in the Dark. Dino Crisis, all those
Oh
like,
my
spooky
god.
stuff. A
Yeah.
little bit why I developed the love for horror or like, spooky shit.
Yeah, I would say it's almost like a lost art. A lot of those games had like the fixed camera angles, the tank controls. You know,
Oh my God, the tank controls is horrible.
I mean, it is horrible. That's part of the charm. I recently beat for the first time Silent Hill 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the last like month or two, and it was a blast. But definitely, oh man, those control like Silent Hill 4
Yeah.
is 20 years old.
Damn.
I was like, what the heck? I was like, this game like the controls are just ass at times. And I'm like, oh my
Mm.
lord. But
I
that,
I tried replaying RE1
yeah,
again.
the
Like,
original.
yes. No, 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 like basically they did a remake so that you can play
Oh
it
yeah, on
on
PC.
PC.
You mean
Yeah.
the
So,
like the
and
2017 one? Yeah.
yeah, and man, I could not control properly and I was having a hard time. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna put it away and just play the remake for the new
You're having a
ones.
hard time? Jeez,
Yeah.
maybe you need like someone to help you out, you know? Hold the controller for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, it has a joystick on it.
I might have to like, yeah, I was gonna say, you take care of the controller, I'm gonna take
Mm.
care of the joystick.
Oh my goodness. I thought about playing the old Resident Evils, like the the ones from the 90s, cuz I did do the remakes that you want, the ones you played.
Hmm.
But I wanted to play like the OG ones, like the fucking PS1 versions that are like even worse, and like the, what do you call it, the voice acting in the original is so bad. He's like, "Ouch, it was a monster." Oh,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then Barry's like, "Wow, this is a weapon that's really powerful against living things."
Yeah,
But it's like
the
we're fighting the
lines are
undead though.
terrible.
We're fighting zombies. They're undead though. It's like, huh? It's like, this is a magnum. It's like, what?
Yeah, the lines were terrible back
You're
then,
almost a
but
Jill
regardless, it was.
sandwich. Mm.
Oh, the Jill sandwich. Oh goodness, that shotgun. Oh my goodness. I made sure when I replayed it to not get crushed.
And don't get crushed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll crush you instead.
Oh, oh. I mean, we can arrange that. Two
Yeah,
people, one
that's for
joystick
a
games. Yeah,
very late night with Rebel.
that's the late night rebel. I understand. Never played myself, but I
Hmm.
always
Hmm.
thought Fatal Frame was a pretty cool OG horror game. I never played Fatal Frame. I know about it. I never thought about
Yeah,
Fatal
I
Frame.
never played it, but I've heard a lot about it, and my community
That's why you
has
have to
told
take
me to try
pictures.
it out.
You gotta take
Yeah.
pictures of the ghost. You go like, "Ooh, I'm gonna touch you," and you're like, "No, get away! Don't touch my no square." And then you take a picture of him. Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But it's a fun concept of you have to look for the weak spot upon the ghost and then take pictures of that.
Yeah.
What if
What?
what if the tatas like the lady bits are the are the
Then it's a good
pictures you need
time.
to
It's a
take?
good time then. I mean, someone's gonna have
Mm-hmm.
a happy ending, and it better be me. You know.
Yeah, I like I said, it's aroused. You're scared,
Yeah, yeah.
but you're aroused.
I can emulate like something like this. It'd be like, wow, golly,
Yeah.
I'm trying to take a picture. Um, uh,
Yeah.
I lost. I lost the game. Sorry. You know, it
Yeah, too
happens.
late. You're dead now. You're dead now.
Fuck. That game's hard.
Yeah,
So
so are you.
yeah, it happens. Have you played any like the recent more ghost games like Phasmophobia, Demonologist? Have you played any of those?
Oh, of course, of course. Of course I did play those because I mean, my niche for streaming is mostly horror.
Okay.
And all those games are like things that I always go to. And especially it's good for collabs when you play with other
Yeah, yeah.
people. Especially those who play with you for the very first time and they don't know what to expect and
Mm.
they're gonna scream their ass off.
Oh yeah, I did Demonologist of a couple of VTubers, and my one friend Dia, she's like absolutely terrified. Like any like small little noise, she was like screaming. She's like, ah, like she was like scared. I was like, bro, what the? Nothing happened. She kept like screaming
Yeah.
constantly.
I mean, though I would say like I prefer game with like ambient scares, like sounds and everything, rather than jump scares
Oh, so you
that
mean like Silent Hill?
have something just like yelling in your ears or whatever, but more something that develops. I for last year for Halloween month, I participated in an event called Paranoia, and
Okay.
I was lucky to be paired with game devs.
Mm-hmm.
There was one that actually came to my stream, and I was playing their game while they were chat was asking them question, and
Okay.
they were telling how much like they also like made sure that their game is not just like with jump scares. It's actually build this whole like ambience that scares you, the sounds. It doesn't have to be loud or anything. So I'm also like one that favors these kind of games.
No, I agree. Like it's like comparing what's a really like just jump scary type game? Uh
Mm,
like
Devour. Devour is
Devour, yeah.
one where you
Yeah,
get
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
where you get
That
the
would be a good
thing
yeah, yeah.
screaming in your
I
face.
played Devour like 3, 4 years when it first came out. I played it with Lana Laser, I think Key Pancakes, and somebody else.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago. And yeah, that game is like just jump scares. Like it's just whatever. Psychological thrills are
Yeah.
great. I swear I turned the caps off. That's okay. That's my editor, by the way. What's up, Merden? How you doing? So yeah, like I enjoyed Silent Hill because it was more atmospheric, it was more psychological. Like there's like a scene
Mm-hmm.
in one of the
Mm-hmm.
games where like the walls start like melting and going into the other world. Like that was cool. Like that's psychological. Or like
Yeah,
sometimes
that's a freaking amazing concept to be
yeah, or
honest.
like you'll hear like random like screaming off in the distance or like loud banging metal sounds. You're like, what's happening? Like,
Also,
you
I'm a
know?
huge fan of Pyramid Head, just saying.
Oh yeah,
Huge crush on that strong
really?
man.
Were
Yeah.
were you upset when they nerfed him in DBD?
Oh yeah, the cake was gone,
Yeah,
man.
the
The
cake was
cake
gone.
was gone.
Mm-mm.
Very sad about that. Very sad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know why they have to do things like that. You know, it's these modern gamers, these modern developers reducing all the cake, all the melons. Like, what the heck, man?
The
It's
fan service is gone.
exactly. I thought the point of video games is to immerse yourself. Okay, it's not supposed to be
Hmm.
realistic. Okay, Gaben said recently after 25 years of Half-Life One, he said, you know, games are supposed to be a fantasy. Okay, if you wanna emulate real life, you go to the grocery store and buy food. Okay, that's real life. No one wants to do that. So
Yeah, fair. Fair.
yeah, you know, like video games are supposed to be about escapism. You know, you immerse yourself into a game, whether it's like that's like Final Fantasy or World of Warcraft or something
Yeah,
is
yeah.
completely just whatever. You know, that's the whole point of immersing yourself in someone else's shoes and having a fun time. Okay, no one wants to go outside and be like, yeah, I have to mow the lawn. Cool. And I'm sweating my balls off. And you're like, great. What?
Yeah, you just be home, have AC on or a fan on, you just like play games and,
Yeah.
get lost in that.
Yeah.
That's the best thing ever. Reason why I became a streamer, to be honest, to be able
Okay.
to play games and interact with people, That is totally something that I adore.
Yeah, of
I'm
course.
basically doing their dream job.
Yeah, of course.
Something that I
Play
used
video
to
games.
watch other people doing. Now I can do it myself. So yeah,
Yeah, as my
it's
editor
it's a
says,
dream come
where's the
true.
fan service in Scrabble? See, if Scrabble had hot anime girls on the side, I mean, shit, I'll play it.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't that like the appeal for a lot of these like games, like Honey Pop and stuff? Like it's just like a Tetris puzzle game, but then you're like, oh, hot girl, go, you know?
Yeah, the image like something like we do have this ideal image of what we like or whatever. So
That's true. I
and the
mean,
game offers that, and we're like, oh, Joris
I
just
mean,
drops on the floor.
let's be real here. Have you ever played Skyrim or like
I
Oblivion
did.
or Fallout? Okay,
No, I played Skyrim modded. Like I played it normal, the whole
okay,
thing,
yeah.
and got it modded
Mm-hmm.
and added some very weird mods
What do you
mods
mean?
in the game.
What do you mean? Are you talking about the mods that look like your avatar? Like, You know, I'm looking
Oh
down
yeah,
around.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Changing them to
I,
Sakubai
yeah.
or
I would like a mod like that. I want a mod like that. That
yeah.
sounds like a
Well,
good
hopefully,
time.
hopefully, look, like, hopefully one day, if I get famous,
Okay.
hopefully one day, game devs is gonna be like, hey, I want to include Death Blooms into my game
Ooh,
and have a
it could
skin.
happen.
Oh, there is actually a skin that kind of resembles mine, not fully, but in Fortnite. It's called
Fortnite.
Dusk.
Oh,
Yeah, in Fortnite.
I'm typing. I'm googling it right now. Dusk.
Yeah, just the hair. The hair is a little bit different, but more or less it kind
Oh
of
my
have
god, it
like the
is you. What the
same.
fuck?
Yeah.
Huh?
Is there any possibility to show people on stream
I would
or
have to
not? I
download
don't
the
know.
image. I can. I mean, I can do it. It just takes me a sec.
But
Let's get
yeah.
the full body one. Yeah, we go like
But yeah, it would
this.
be it would be such a great stuff. Like it would be like another achievement if one day I can get my model design into a game. I mean, get contacted by game devs to include my
Yeah, of
model.
course.
But who knows? It's good to
Uh,
dream, okay? It's good to dream, chat. You should dream big and make
here.
it happen if you can.
Just give me 1 second here. There, I got it. Yes. There. I did it.
Yay.
And there's the comparison right there. I think there's some obvious, changes, in terms of the horns. What I was thinking of first.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, yeah.
yes.
And then
I mean, if you want, I can put away my horns, but my hair is not like that, so there you go.
yeah, the hair, it'd be the hair, the horns, and then your outfit's a little more spicy is what I would like to call it. And
Yeah,
then
more cleavage.
yeah, yeah, and then
But it's this more or less the same color theme with the purple, the black, the gray skin, the piercings, the thigh high, this kind of thing. So an armor like gauntlets
uh,
and this kind of thing. Yeah.
yeah, of course. I mean, I heard thigh high, so I have to do this. Gah.
Yeah.
It happens. But
Show off.
I mean, listen. When you pay for something, you gotta listen. If you got it, you gotta flaunt it.
Exactly.
That's what my mom always told
Damn,
me.
watch out not to fall from that chair because else you're gonna fall up
Yeah,
on me. I mean,
that'd be terrible.
not like I'm gonna mind you're gonna fall up on top of me, but I'd rather be the one on top.
Oh, cowgirl. I understand. I get it.
Yes, more control.
My kind of woman. Anyway, I mean, my kind of VTuber. So, other things what are some challenges you face as a content creator as a VTuber?
Well, challenges is to always be creative or motivated. Creative to when I say creative, mostly to come up with like content that's still gonna be different from other people, so that when people talk about you, they know
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna be like, hey, this VTuber, they do this and that, and it's pretty cool and it's pretty nice to watch, entertaining and whatnot. So
Yeah.
always come up with like ideas, but sometimes you get mental block where you're like, oh God, what do I do next? I pushed the bar like so high already. What's
Yeah.
next, that's pretty much the challenge that I come up with, or like to maintain like viewership, this kind of thing. But apart from that, maybe you do fall up on like a little bit of negativity, jealousy, and stuff like that. But that's normal. Even in IRL life, you deal with those kind of thing because, yeah, the
Of
world is made up
course.
of all sorts of people.
There's always those other demon succubus, and you're like, no, I'm the demigod. I'm gonna take you down. And they're like, no, you're a bottom. And then you're like, no, I'm the top. And then you're like 6'9", and then you just destroy them. In
Damn,
Fortnite.
you even know that my height? Okay, I'm impressed here.
What do you mean? Hey, you're 3,000 years
Okay,
old.
it's not just me doing their background check. It seems like
I'm
it.
an
Okay,
interviewer.
fair enough.
You think I'm some amateur? You think I haven't done this for 4 years? You think I don't read
I don't know.
things?
Maybe you're rusty. Okay, maybe I'll be
I'm
the next
rusty.
person. It's gonna be like, guys,
What?
we're gonna change the title of this stream. It's gonna be like Late Night with Blooms instead of Rebel from
Hmm.
now on. No, I'm
Oh
kidding.
my lord. All right. Well, I guess we're having a hostile takeover at some point. It seems like.
Nah, I'm kidding. I'm
Look.
kidding. I'm not
I
gonna.
even
I'm
got
not
like an
gonna do
emo
that.
for it.
If I'm gonna
Yeah.
do anything, you do the upper desk work. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the under desk support. Like
Yeah. uh.
I don't exist.
Watch
I'm not
out.
here
Watch
anymore.
out for my leg there. It's Oh, I got a
Yeah,
cramp. Oh.
yeah. I can give you a massage.
Oh God. Sorry. Your horn's got in the way. Anyway,
I mean, you can hold them. You can hold them. Apparently,
are
it's for
they
support, like handlebars.
really? Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Phew, I'm getting a little hot and
Yeah. Just
bothered.
just
Yeah.
like I'm
Uh,
checking if all the cables are perfectly, plugged in.
yeah, of course. It's
Cables.
it's it's important to make sure everything is working as intended. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Might want to open a window. I mean, no, I'm good. These windows behind me don't open, so if it gets steamy in here, I
Yeah.
can't. I can only put layers on. I can't put layers off, unfortunately. Like I can cover up, but then I'll just be more hot. I mean, yeah,
It's fine. It's fine.
yeah.
After the
I can
after
take
the
my hair
interview,
down.
I can help you out. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can help you out with like removing some layers.
Oh my. You gonna optimize me? Oh my.
Yeah, yeah, so that you're comfy. Oh my, look at this beautiful long hair.
Yeah. I can do that. I can put glasses on if I want to feel a little more nerdy. Oh, hey guys. So, actually, I studied in the art of VTubing for 6 years. You know that?
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. You can be like a
Yeah.
nerd. Okay. So
I'll say either the hot secretary or a hot teacher or
that's what
librarian if you want.
that's what probably most people say when they see like my design, and then they probably don't even see like the emblem that is literally a
Look up.
microphone.
Why are they saying look up?
Is they don't see the emblem on my chest here. It's literally a badge of a microphone. But hey, it is what it is. I guess they weren't paying attention to that part. They're probably looking on down here.
Wait.
Or,
I don't even know the color of your eyes.
the color of my eyes. You don't know who I am.
No, I don't know
Oh,
anymore.
sorry. You're looking at this. Sorry,
I'm
my
just
bad. My bad.
yeah, I'm looking totally at your personalities. You have great personalities.
Oh, really? Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Homegrown.
yeah.
You know.
Same here. All natural.
Of Yeah, of course. The devil bestowed upon me some great assets. Let's just say that I'm a great asset to the company, so to speak.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Yeah. So I
So you deliver to their tentacle eldritch boss.
huh? I mean, I don't know. Like the devil takes many forms. Let's just say that.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Maybe I
Well,
don't know.
you got one by your side here, so.
That's oh my. You wouldn't be
Yeah.
spying on me, right? For the devil, right?
Again, that's for me to know, for you to find out.
Okay. So anyway, so how'd you get into ASMR?
Huh? What?
How did you get into ASMR?
Oh, ASMR. People are, well, my community, like when I got into VTubing, mostly like live 2D and
Yep.
everything, when with the whole like dummy mommy, yeah, vibe and everything, they were like, I love listening to you, it's soothing, and you should try to do ASMR. And since I already had like a Yeti mic, so I was like, I do have the option, so I tried, and people liked it. They totally were into me doing ASMR, because sometimes like I stream super late when there a lot of people in the States would go to bed.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I was doing that, and some people even like to listen to me while they are working. So
Oh,
that's
nice.
what motivated me. I was like, okay, that's gonna help you guys, be less stressed about work, feel, have a great day. So why not? So I started reading script, doing recording,
Yeah,
posting on YouTube or TikToks. So
I
of
get
my
you.
ASMR stuff.
Yo, Fallen, thanks for the
Mhm.
100 bits, man. Whew. It's like you were reading and they were just like, I need to. Oh god, golly.
Yes, I do read. I just saw like a message in a chat. Yes, I do read like horror stories. Like last time I mean this is something new on the channel. I've started reading like Lovecraftian stories.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with a more like ASMR aspect. But this is also, I've been inspired by Corpse, because before Corpse became Corpse husband, before he became like super known for like
His
their
rap
Among Us, like no, and the songs.
and
He
the
was he
songs,
was
yeah.
reading. He was mostly doing like reading,
Copy pastas.
yeah, creepypastas
Okay.
on YouTube. So yeah.
Did you know I actually met him like 4 or 5 years ago? True
Yeah.
story. Yeah, in VR I did. True.
Oh.
Yeah, I met
Oh
a
yeah,
lot
yeah,
of
yeah.
people.
I remember you told me about it.
Yeah, I met
Lucky
him.
you.
I mean, listen, I don't even know who he is. I still don't. I mean, sure, I know that like he's popular, but back then I didn't know who the fuck he was. It's funny because like I was doing a date night, like a rotation
Hmm.
dating game in VR, and the date I was with, like the girl that I was supposed to be on this like speed dating thing with, they just kept talking
Hmm.
about him like the entire time. Like, oh my god, Court's husband's here. Oh my god, I'm such a big fan. I'm like, girl, you're supposed to be like talking to me.
Okay.
Like, what the fuck? I'm like, who is?
Damn,
Yeah,
imagine your
nah,
date is with you, but
yeah,
talking about some other guy, and you're like,
yeah,
huh?
yeah.
Oh
That
man.
actually happened,
Well,
and
you should have called me that day. If you knew me back then, you should have called me and be like, yeah, okay,
no, you know what I
we're gonna
did? Okay,
go.
so she kept talking
What did
about
you
him,
do?
and so he was like in the kitchen. It was like a restaurant, like in VR. So
Hmm.
he was in the kitchen, like I don't know, just chilling or something. And she's like, "Oh, I really want to meet him." I was like, "Yeah, let's go then. If you want to meet him, let's go. I'll take him to him." We're like, "No, I'm really shy." I'm like, We're going right now. Like, I don't give a fuck what you think. We're going right now." And so I walked in. I said like, "Hey, Corpse, how you doing, bro?" I didn't know he was famous. So I didn't give a shit. I was just like, "What's going on, dude? How you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I'm just hanging out, dude." And the girl was like, it's really nice to meet you." And I was like, and she's like,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
she was like dying. She was like, "Oh my god, I'm such a big fan of you." And
Oh
and then she
damn.
was like, he was like, "Are you okay? Like, what's going on?" And I was like, "I don't know, man. She's just a big fan, I guess, dude." And then she ran
Oh
away, and
shit.
then she ran away, and then Corpse is like,
She ran
"Man."
away. Okay, that is embarrassing
Yeah,
as
and then
fuck.
it was just
Okay,
Corpse and I
well.
chilling for like 5 minutes, and he was just like, "Man, that girl was hope she's okay." Like, I don't know. I was like, "I don't know, she just wanted to see you, man, but hope you have a good rest of your night." He's like, "Yeah, no problem, dude." And we just walked away. See, that's what Giga Chats do,
Yeah.
okay? Just walk away. Yeah.
I mean, they're as even if they are like popular or whatnot, they're still human. They're still like,
She was just down
uh
bad. She was gooning, you know what that means?
oh, okay.
Yeah, she was
What's
just
that term? Gooning.
gooning.
Gooning. It's first.
It's where you choke the chicken, you know what the choke the chicken is? Churning butter, you know?
Okay, okay.
Yeah, she was just down bad. She's like,
I'm learning. I'm learning, guys.
she was just down bad, you know? It
I
happens.
mean, I do be down bad for course, but like not to the extent that I'm gonna
Yeah,
make a
as
fool out of
Dead
myself
Guy
if
would
I'm in
say,
front of
flicking
them,
their bean. They're flicking the bean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, looks like at this point the beans are pretty baked.
Ooh, yeah, they're
Kadooms.
pretty baked. They're pretty baked. They're almost getting overcooked, you know? Um,
Yeah, totally.
oh,
But yeah.
absolutely. Okay, so that's how you got into ASMR. I did see on YouTube you were doing a bit of those, doing some reading, some requests and stuff. So do you take requests?
Mm-hmm.
Like if someone's like, here's $5. Please read this, and you're like, okay.
I did have some on my Ko-fi because I do commission for people who are
Okay.
like, audiophile that loves like voices and whatnot. So
Yep.
they like ringtones or alarms or morning messages, and they pay for it. So I do take commission like this. So yeah. I did have that. But as for script, it's just whenever I do have a friend that writes, he writes scripts on Twitter, and it's open for anyone to try it out. As of course, as long as you credit their writer, the artist or
Yep.
whatever. Um, then I just looked into it, or whether like I'm feeling I also do that as a milestone if I reach a milestone for an event, for a donathon, subathon, or anything like that. So basically I do set in script. Mm-mm.
My own viewer, Fallen Flames Rebel got to start something like that so we can commission. So you want me to reach? I mean, if you pay me, I'll read wherever the fuck you want, and you give me money, I'll read it. What do you mean, dude? If you're
Yeah, you
paying
go ahead and
bills, put those fat stacks in my
guys, go
hand.
ahead
I'll
and
pay for it. I'll say some
yeah,
weird shit.
commission him to make go the fuck to sleep.
Go to
And whenever you guys are not freaking sleepy, you just listen to that bedtime
Oh
story.
my
Go the fuck to sleep,
goodness.
okay?
Yeah, Fallen's
Yeah.
he's getting excited now. All right. I saw that you were playing
See?
a bunch of horror games like Parasocial. I was peeping I was in the chat when you were playing that. So what do you think? Were you getting a little
Oh
scared?
yeah, such a messed up story that can actually happen to anyone, to
What do you
be
mean? It's
honest,
like a
if you
tier
think
3
about
sub.
it.
They're just really committed to like watching. They're like, please, please, DeathBl00ms, please step on me, please. I'll come to your house, please. You know, that's just
No, now that makes me think about Meat Canyons. There's they have this animated video where there's like a chick who is not safe for work streamer,
okay.
and they get a call, like a video call, and be like, hey kitten,
Hey,
um
kitten.
would you like to like toss your panties?
Oh God.
And she's like, why would I do that? You need to watch it. I'll
Five
toss you
hundred
the
dollars?
link later
Okay.
on. It was so funny. It was such a funny video from Mid Canyon, so you should check it out. But like, can you imagine like sometimes people like develop like this whole like
Parasocial
I don't know.
relationships,
Yeah,
like the
exactly.
game.
And it goes from time to time. It goes just like out of proportion, like it's stepping, like crossing all the boundaries, and it's scary. But until now,
Yeah.
thank
Mm.
goodness, I did not have to deal with that kind of situation. And I have like one hell of
Proportions.
supportive
Hmm.
community.
You know, I get what you're trying
Yeah.
to say. Yeah.
Don't worry, don't worry. Our story is gonna be different. We're gonna make a deal.
Oh,
The deal
oh,
with the
okay.
devil.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
No, I
yeah.
know I get what you're saying. Like, I could bring up something of interest that's about parasocial and weirdness. So this was
Oh, you're perfect. You're a full package of mystery and whatnot. So I'll take you as
oh,
you
okay.
are.
Well,
Yeah.
this is actually like this is a parasocial relationship that I'm discussing that happened, and it was all over Twitter a
Oh.
couple days ago. Essentially, so there are different extensions, right? There's bittertwitch.tv, there's 7TV, and then there's frankerphasey. These are
Mm-hmm.
all extensions to give you more emotes, right? So apparently
Yes.
one of the developers of 7TV was very down bad. Like he was like he was gooning. He was like, "Oh man, please." So what he was doing was apparently he was sending messages to people, and he was willing to pay $7,000, 7,000 big ones, to like
Oh
have a
boy.
video of someone like peeing on him or something. I don't know.
God damn it,
Yeah,
the golden shower.
something like that. Yeah,
I
look it
mean,
up.
I to each their own fetishes, but like, oh,
7 grand
like
though.
goddamn, dude,
Seven
freaking
grand.
7 grand.
Yeah, shit, dude. Guy's down bad that hard, dude. Bro, he could just like pay a hooker or something, dude. Like $100. Like what the hell? Shit.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe they are into like, anime waifus or like,
Oh, he wants an anime girl.
VTuber or
Oh,
whatever.
he want okay.
Yeah.
He wants an interviewer to do it, and he wants to call him a little piss boy. And be like, "Hey, you little piss boy,
Exactly.
and piss your pants." Yeah, it's
I
better
mean,
than
some
spending
people are into
50K.
this kind of thing.
Oof.
Who are we to judge
True,
though?
true. You know
I mean,
what?
for me, I'm just an overseer of all those like drama that happens, and I'm like, oh my God, why? It's so funny sometimes to see like people's reaction, and you're like, holy shit.
Hey, what's up,
Also, hi, Ariel.
Ariel? What's up? Better than spending
Hmm
50K? Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, it's what people want to do with their money. I'm not here
I
to.
mean, they do whatever they
Yeah, they
want.
do what
Yeah.
they want. It still is a bit. Obviously, whenever you see, they're like, "Whoa, what the?" Like, okay.
Yeah, yeah, I'll
Uh,
have their same reaction. Even as a freaking devil, I'm like, God damn.
yeah, it happens. I'm sure you've gotten some fair share of requests, right? Have you gotten a lot of steppy requests to be like, please step on me,
Oh,
bloodworms?
that's on. Yeah, lately it's uppies. They want
Uppies,
me to just
really?
take them. Yeah, they want.
Mm-mm-mm.
Okay, let me. I'm not sure if it's gonna show on stream, but I can
If
try.
it's on your model, it should work.
Yeah, it is. Let's see.
Uppies for free?
Yeah, uppies. Let's see.
I see
I'm
the
not sure if
heart,
it's showing. Oh, it's showing a heart. Wait up, wait
the
up.
heart hands.
Oh, it's not showing my mascot. Oh, damn.
Oh,
So basically in this position, like I
yep.
have the mascot that shows up and then like then I can like lift chat upward
Oh, I see
and
the
be like,
mascot now.
"Hey." Oh, it took time
Yeah, it just
to
takes
load.
time to
Yeah,
load.
okay,
Yeah,
there you
there
go.
we go. Oh, I see now.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
And then
chat.
like yeah, that's chat. That's my representation of chat. So whenever I suck their lust out of them, I
Lost out of
collect.
them. Suck. Okay.
Let's just say collect.
Collect.
Uh,
Okay, go on.
yeah. And then like they turn into temporarily while traveling into on board of my death train, they change
Mm.
into this mascot. So yeah, so basically this is chat. And then like I give them uppies.
Oh, wow, that's
Yeah.
wholesome, you know. I
Yeah,
thought about
yeah.
having a mascot
Because
at
they
some
they,
point.
they call me they call me mommy, so sometimes they call me mommy
Mm-mm.
instead of mistress. So I have to give them
Oh, you gotta punish them.
the treatment.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah,
treat them
or I can
differently.
punish them. I can put them in cages. That also is a
Oh,
redeem on my channel. So
shit. Put them in the cage. I
yeah,
get you.
or they get thigh squish, or they get thigh squish.
You're giving me all these ideas. I mean, I could make this a reality someday, for myself. Holy.
Yeah,
Oh my
Oh,
god.
is
Oh, they
it?
disappeared. They died. It was that quick.
Yeah. There you go.
Golly, that should have been me. That should have been
It'll be
me. That could
me.
have been me right there. Yeah. I get what you're saying.
Oh,
Holy.
yeah.
Okay.
There you go, chat. If you want to get thigh squish, come to their death station and I shall take care of you. How about that?
Mm.
Good deal, right? Good deal.
Damn, you're giving me idea because I actually wanted to have like a mascot at some point. I don't know when, like a little like devil on my shoulder type of
I
deal
mean,
because it goes with my brand.
I use it. I use it mostly for TTS and yeah,
Okay.
and if people want uppies and stuff like that.
See, chat, we're investing. We're investing for the future. We'll get a little imp on my shoulder, and you know, guys can rest in different areas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, write this down. See, I have a write it down emote. See, I have the noted emote. 7TV. He's writing those notes down. See.
Well, I made a funny TikTok about it even. You want a link or something
Oh no, I've seen it.
if
I've
you're
seen it.
interested?
I already looked it up. I already seen it.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
there is one where there's about their thigh squish. So because like I made this redeem and everything, and then like I got inspired for um so like there is they say like a stress toy.
Mm.
So I made chat into my stress toy.
Oh, I get you.
Yeah.
Sometimes life can be stressful, when there's
Yeah.
a lot of
Def noted. I love that.
there's a lot of what do you call it? Like anime women running around. It gets a little hot and heavy around, and you're just like, I gotta de-stress,
Yeah, release the tension,
At least
the
the
stress.
tension. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Well, save wavelengths right here. You know. Okay.
Are you stressed? Are you stressed?
No, not right now. I mean, I'm having a wonderful time.
Okay.
Like you're draining all my stress away. You know, slowly.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't okay, so I don't feed upon life force.
Yeah.
I feed upon lust. That is
Mm.
how
Okay.
I get my
This is
powers.
how I
Yeah.
am. Like if I was, because my character's only like 5'4", so this is me basically looking up like, wow.
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a nice view?
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my
Oh,
god. Oh my. Sorry.
yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
Um.
Well, sorry.
Oh man. Sorry. I need my
Yeah,
reading
cake.
glasses on. I need my reading. Oh
Yeah.
god damn.
Yeah,
Oh my
take
god.
the since you're
Holy.
already there, how about you take some measurement?
Oh. Oh, I don't have my tape with me. Sorry. That's next time. That's next time, guys. Sorry.
Use your hand.
Oh. Oh. Anyway, you're talking about this death train. So what's the death train? I want to know.
All right, so the whole when I was younger, like I told you, like my lore is based upon my IRL life.
Yeah, of
I
course.
was not the type of like little girl that played with dolls. I preferred like having trains where or having a landscape where you build the railway
Okay.
and everything. And I
Yeah.
had this. My mom gave me for Christmas like a train.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad was also owner of a bus, but I did not, because of succubus and bus so close, I did not want people to make fun of it. So I went with the whole
Okay.
idea of train
All
instead of being like,
right.
oh yeah, succubus. Um,
Yeah, of
I'm gonna
course.
get sucked on the bus. No, no.
Oh, the
So
bang bus. I know about that.
it's not. It's the bang train.
The
So,
bang train.
anyways,
Okay.
more passengers, more people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so my mom gave me this train. So in my lore as well, my mom gave me a toy, which is a universe dimension train.
Mm-hmm.
So which can like this train that can like be like you can it's small like a toy or pocket size, but you can like release it and it's a full ass like big train that can go through realms, be it like mortal realm,
Mm.
hell, heaven, or anywhere.
So it's like a
To be
transport.
honest,
Yeah. So what you're saying
yeah,
is
yeah,
Honkai Star Rail stole your idea.
true.
Damn, I can't believe it.
I'm kidding.
It's or like the Polar Express.
So
Yeah.
basically like for me every stream is like a voyage, it's like a trip.
Yeah.
So and people like joining in are passengers on up on that trip. So basically that's I went more into that, and I'm the streamer, the host. So basically I'm the conductor of the train. I decide where we what game we are playing, so that's gonna be the destination. So
Mm-hmm.
the whole concept is in the motor realm. When I came up on the motor realm, I needed a way to collect lust and souls.
Mm-hmm.
So the only way of doing that is to have people hop onto the train, and I get to make a deal to get their souls, or consensually, of course.
Oh, of course. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
I already sold my soul to the
I,
devil.
I I get it's fine. You're gonna give me all your lust,
Oh.
or if we can make lust grow even more.
Oh.
Anyways, um,
Go ahead. Go on.
and then like I collect all the lust, and
Mm.
yeah, that's how I get even more powerful.
What happens if the more time I spend around you and other VTubers, it might cause effects on me. Like, you never know. Maybe I become tainted and I become a demon too. You never know. I mean,
Not really, but well, my whole power, my part of my powers are basically my body fluids, or like if I'm sweating,
uh-huh.
my body odor is mostly aphrodisiac, so you just get more and more horny. So that's it.
Oh.
And then I collect it. So, I
Oh,
can bend you to my will.
like girl gamer
Mm.
bathwater. It makes sense now. That's why everyone's buying it online.
Exactly. That's
Oh,
yeah.
it makes sense now.
It's called bottle
Ah,
blooms.
mm.
If I'm but honestly, if I get famous one day and I have a perfume line, I'm gonna call it bottle blooms. It's
Okay.
it's something that I'm gonna go
I look
for,
forward to that.
which is actually an item, which is also an item in Baldur's Gate. So
Okay. Did you watch any like the VTuber awards that happened a month ago, run by Fillion?
yes, I even put myself into that, but of course it's always the popular ones, you know,
Of
big
course,
leads
that's how it
that
works.
always wins the
So,
categories,
what'd you think
and then
about it?
nobody like me.
Did you or you're rooting for anybody and you're like, wow, they won! I can't believe it, poggers.
Not really.
Okay,
Because like I wasn't even sure who was gonna. There is like couple of like good content, creators like good VTubers. But I don't follow them
mm-hmm.
that much. Like I stick to people that are like very down to earth. That when I say hello in their chat, they're gonna actually see it, and I'm not gonna
Hello.
like. My message is not gonna be drowned with like
Oh,
1,000 other
10,000. Yeah, they're all
messages, you know?
saying PogChamp. They're all saying booba, booba, booba. Golly, holy, I wish he stepped on me, you know? And they're
Yeah.
like, but I
So
want that to happen to me. What's up, Goku? How you been? Pretty good. We're just doing an interview. Okay.
yeah,
So, are you going to tune in for next year? Because they might do it again next year. You never know. And maybe you
yeah, but
might,
I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Like I pop off. Hopefully, cross
you pause
fingers.
up, you pop off.
Like I said, like I always say, it's good to dream and be motivated by it and just try harder every
You
time.
just gotta suck all the competition dry. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah. What am
Yeah.
I? A freaking Glock 3000 or something, or
No,
9,000?
you're a sucky. But what do you mean? You're a demon, and you're saying you're gonna drain my soul and
Yeah,
all the lust.
you see how I have like a dripping makeup.
Uh huh. Yeah.
Yeah,
We're just
I'll
crying a little
let
bit.
no,
I cry too.
I'll let you, I'll let you, I'll let your brain work and like figure out why do I have um
Oh, it just happens
the make.
when you put in corn the long way, and you
Hmm.
gag on it.
hmm Yeah, exactly
It
that. You got
happens.
it.
I got it. It's happened to me. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
no.
Why are
Anyway,
you crying? Why were
huh?
you crying just now?
Oh, it's just
Why?
method acting.
Mm-hmm.
Just showing I have tears. I'm emotional sometimes. Um,
Aw.
yeah.
Yeah, if you want to like, a shoulder to cry or a pair of rack to cry on, you know, I'm here.
Really? Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
They're pretty comfy. You're pretty comfy.
Really?
You can have a closer look if you want.
Wow. Holy, this is what it feels like to be a
Mm-hmm,
Sorry, I'm
You're
choking.
okay. Drink some water. Drink some water.
I needed some
Seems
water.
like
I'm
you're kind
pretty
of
thirsty
thirsty.
right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Yeah, look at that.
Oh my god. Okay. Anyway, where do you see the future of VTubing? Do you have any like thoughts on like where do you think VTubing will be?
There is a lot of like competition out there, but like
Okay.
I don't see things as competition, but hopefully, with the whole like Twitch basically going after VTubers, like canceling a lot of people or just because of, our model being hot, which doesn't make any freaking sense when they have people showing their IRL body parts on stream.
True.
Um yeah, so and we're just like an image on the screen, so I don't know why they are like, making a
Rack of
big deal out
life.
of
Oh
it.
my god. I mean, so what you're talking about is like what happened a month ago? Are you referring to
Yes.
the artistic
That
nudity
that
ban?
exact thing there. Yeah.
I've
Well,
heard,
some of the people went way overboard with
of
it, like when I'm
course,
talking like in
that
terms of like
they're drawing
VTubers.
the 5 foot long corn the cobs,
Yeah, so but like it's also unfair to other people who are actually like I might have like model that's pretty hot or whatever, but like my content is not just like the sexy part, it's also me gaming and interacting with
Sexy and
my
gaming?
audience.
No
Yeah.
way. Oh my goodness. No, I get what you're saying though. Yeah, I talked about it on one of my couch hangouts, but essentially it was like just a shit show because the rules weren't, because some people always cross the line and obviously people did, but there was some people who didn't. Like some people generally were like, "Oh, I could stream me working on a 2D model, like the rigging or the
Hmm.
art." And some were and they were perfectly fine. But then people are like, "Nope, no, you can't do that." Uh-oh. You know, cuz
Yeah, well,
sometimes
I'm gonna draw Cooch on the
yeah.
stream and
Yeah.
have a zoom onto it.
Yeah, of
Like that, some
course.
people really push the boundaries
Oh,
like
absolutely.
way too far, and then they got punished for it, and then
Mhm.
of course they had to like blow up
Yeah.
about it. But
Yep.
like because of that, Twitch had to like review all their rules and regulation.
And
But
ban it
I
all, yeah.
for me, if they apply a certain rule to like they put a certain rule, it should apply to everyone. It's
Mm.
not Animal Farm where some animals are,
I get what you're saying.
have privilege
They
and
they
everything.
said
So
that later this year they might re-enable it. Like you'll be able to like actually like do it again, like the art and stuff. They just have to like set up this system. So what they'll do is like
yeah, put like tags and whatnot.
tags, and then they're gonna blur the thumbnail as well.
Mm-hmm.
So before you click on it, because right now, like, if someone did something, you all the thumbnails are just dongers, and you're like, it's kind of
Yeah.
awkward to look at that. So if they like censor it and then maybe like disable ads, because like I'm sure Coca-Cola is not going to be like, wow, nice boobies. They're gonna be like, no. So it'll probably be like you have to opt out of ads. You get no ad revenue if people care about that. Blur the
Mhm.
thumbnail, and then you have to have the tag on, and then maybe they'll specify beyond that, like, because for example, if you make a 2D model, you have to rig physics. When you go up and down, it's important to test physics. And
Yeah.
if you can't test the physics, then how do you know you're doing your job right? It's different if
Hmm.
if you're bouncing up and down for like 10 minutes. Yeah, that's excessive. If it's for like 10 seconds, I think that's totally fine. If you're testing an avatar or building something in 3D, for example, I never streamed building an avatar for 3D. I just did it off stream, but there's many people that build 3D models, 3D VTuber models. Like if you look at like Zentrea's model, it's a 3D model. Someone had to build that,
Hmm.
and they probably had to do it off stream because they're like, well, I can't stream this. That sucks.
Yeah, yeah,
You know?
true. But
Exactly.
yeah, we will see how things goes for VTubers, how like you know
Yeah.
n- in the future, like I don't know. I don't know where this is gonna go. Like whether
Okay, well,
I'm also thinking whether I'm gonna stick to live 2D or I'm gonna go back to 3D, but it like
what if you
everything
did
costs,
both?
man.
You'd be 5D. Yeah, you never know. I mean, I
I
have a
already
2D
have
model.
double D here. They are
Oh,
pretty
okay.
heavy to deal with,
Oh,
okay?
okay. I understand.
Yeah.
Last time,
You wanna give me support?
absolutely, I'll be your support in League of Legends. God damn, I'll be your
Yeah.
mercy to your Genji. Oh, an Overwatch, XD. But like, I don't know. I think the future for VTubing is always hard to really determine or figure out, because if I knew the answer, I'd be a millionaire, right? But I
Yeah, true
definitely
that.
think that okay, so for a while the trend was like 2D. Like I went 2D
Mm-hmm.
recently. Um I think 3D has a lot more like future prospects, because I ran a talk show in 3. I was the only one to do that. Like besides Kodamiko. Like the,
Yeah, I was
n-
gonna say Code Miko. Have you
yeah,
seen the latest thing? I'm like,
yeah, the AI stuff with them like doing adventures and
mm,
shit. Yeah, yeah, I interviewed them and I was on their show. So like I know all about it, but like no one does these things. Like I think 3D has so many possibilities, but it's just really difficult because I
and
like
expansive.
yeah, expand very expansive. But like it just had so many options, but I feel like I was limited to 2 VR chat, but like if you look at like Code Miko or Project Melody, like that was all their
Hmm.
own Unity game. Like that was their own thing, and I feel like that might be the future, but that's more expensive because that's more like corporate end level stuff. Like Hololive, I thought when they did like some 3D events, I thought they're just in VR chat. They're actually not. They're actually built their own studio because they were like
Mm-hmm.
interacting with each other, like they were both in VR, but they're like punching each other and actually hit each other in real life. So they were actually in like a warehouse, like in mocap suits, like running around and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
shit like that. So I think
That
3D,
is next level, to be
yeah,
honest.
yeah, like that's massive, but it's just not indie. Like it's just too costly. So that's why I feel like a lot of people go 2D because it's like a one and done situation. You pay your whatever it is, couple grand or whatever, how much you pay for a model, and then you have it and it works. And most people are 2D, so you get like VNet, which is what we're using right now, and you connect.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a good time. But I feel like with 2D, I don't know what's beyond that. Like what's beyond what we do now? Is there like
I mean, some people are like rigging to the next level where you can
like
have
lean
like
over?
leaning
Yeah, I saw
forward,
that.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
lean over, or like they're bend your back in a certain way. And I've
Mm-hmm.
also seen some of the people have like their 2D that is rotatable.
Rotating.
Like you can turn it around, yeah, rotating where you can have
Oh,
like,
like
you
a
can see the
360.
sides and everything. Yeah,
Oh,
360, and it's actually
okay.
2D, but
That's interesting.
drawn in a certain way and rigged in a certain way that it looks like 3D stuff. So
Okay.
I think this is like next level and more expensive stuff that's gonna happen. But it's mind fucking blowing of like how artists come up with like ideas like this, or
Mm.
like people into coding come up with that. For me, it's like,
No, I agree. Like recently in VR, the biggest trend right now for like VR chat is a lot of people are getting eye tracking and face tracking. So right now, obviously, I use my iPhone. It tracks my eyes. I can wink at you. This is all just 2D with
mhm.
a iPhone. But people are adding this type of feature into a headset, so then when they're in VR, like they can wink at you. Because right
Oh, it
now,
can read
yeah,
their.
yeah, read their
Oh,
facial
okay.
expressions. So like when you open your mouth, stick your tongue out, it works in VR. Very few people I
What
know
kind of
have it.
headset then? Because like their headset is usually covers your eyes.
Well,
How is it
it's
gonna
built
see
into it.
like,
It's
or
there's a
like a
headset.
sensor that can?
Yeah, so the sensor you're using is a it's called a Tubi eye tracker. It's something you can buy for like
Mhm,
desktop, which I own because I used to use Suva with
mhm.
it like 4 years ago. I don't my tracker is now useless now, but essentially they took that technology and then put it into what's called a Vive Pro Eye. It came out like 4 or 5 years ago. Very old headset, but it has that. But there's newer headsets that are coming out with it. I think the Quest Pro has something like that. That headset just came out recently. It has eye
Mhm.
track, or yeah, not just eye track, it has eyebrow tracking and face tracking. So it tracks your cheeks, your mouth, everything.
Mhm.
Yeah. So lot of more immersion levels. Now I don't know if I'll get one of those headsets because this shit costs like $2,000 to be like, look, you can see
Yeah,
my tongue.
totally.
When I spent all this money on a 2D model, so it wouldn't make sense for me, but for the VR people, it's more an investment. You know.
I mean, some people who are really into it, or that's what they do mostly. Like, let's say their content is just VR, then they already get like big money from it. Then
Yeah,
sure,
it makes sense. Yeah,
they're
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
invest into that.
Oh,
But
absolutely.
like, if you're someone who doesn't have that much money and you're struggling, you're not gonna go deep into that. Like for
Yeah,
myself, I think for example, like right now, I'm like I said, I swapped from a model that I made on
Vroid.
Vroid.
Mm-hmm.
I used that for a year, and then I wanted to go like a level higher, so I decided to save up and I went for Live 2D. And again, you come up with like new outfits, more
Yeah.
accessories and stuff here and there. But I'm thinking like next level, either I go for an even more detailed model
Mm-hmm.
with even more like, better rigging and whatnot. Or I go for like 3D at some point where I'm gonna have like someone building something really cool like on Blender or
Okay.
with ZBrush and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So, and have like
Mm-hmm.
mocap and whatnot.
Yeah, so
But
Murden,
that's for later on.
my editor says, wasn't there also a physical extension that hangs over? Yeah, so that's called the Vive facial tracker. It's like 100, $200. It only tracks your mouth
Yeah.
though. So there are headsets that have that tech built in, but if you don't have that, so you can just buy it on like an old headset and then like on an index what I have, and you can put that and it tracks your mouth and I think maybe your cheeks. You can do that, but I don't, I'm not. It's not really feasible for me, but also not only do you have to buy that tech, you have to get the 3D model to then work with that. You have to like pay someone
Mm-hmm.
or do it yourself to then add what's called blend shapes to then make that function. So it's like a couple $100 investment to be like, look, I can stick, when I stick my real tongue out, it sticks up my character's tongue. When I could just do a gesture of my hand and it does the same thing. So for me, it's not viable. But if I was someone that still played VR every day like an addict, maybe. And there's also people in VR that are mutes, people that don't speak and choose not to speak. So they have to be very
Mm-hmm.
expressive of their body language. They have full body and they use eye and face tracking. And heck, they even use AI voices to speak. And it sounds just like your typical, VTuber anime girl. And they're like, holy, Dommy, mommy, mute girl. As she's looking right
Yeah.
at me. So yeah, the tech is there. It's just it's expensive. You have to set it all up. But I literally yesterday I was in VR like doing a dating night, rotation dating, and some of them had it, and like it's incredible. Don't get me wrong. It's just that it's very expensive. It's a lot of like shit you have to put on your like actual body, and yeah, get all this stuff up, and then be like, look, I can wink at you, and you're like sick.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. To me, it's a lot of investment. To me, I'm just like I want to do 2D and play games and stare at anime girls in 2D in like desktop.
Yeah, or talk to DeathBl00ms.
Yeah, or talk to DeathBl00ms and then stare at you respectfully. So like it's to each their own. Like I did eye
Mm-hmm.
tracking stuff like in desktop mode. Like I had an eye tracker and I was in desktop mode and I was just looking at anime girls and I was like, holy, oh, wow. And every second like that orb, because when I use an eye tracker, it displays where I'm looking on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
I got exposed. Okay, I got flustered. I was I was,
Damn.
yeah, it was not a good
Do
time
do you
for me.
often get flustered?
Um, depends on the situation. I mean, like for that specific reasoning, yes. Like that whole stream.
Yeah, how about I
Um,
get close to you right now and be like,
um,
hey, rebel. Mm.
uh,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Are you gonna be fine? Yeah,
yeah.
sure.
I'm really fine right now. um, um, yeah. So
Now
anyway,
imagine that in VR with like a more personal,
I mean, what do you
like
mean? That's me
a
on an
bit
average
better
weekend.
tracking. Like
You're,
I'm gonna be like
yeah,
caressing your face and whatnot.
yeah. Well, you just described my weekly adventures in VR. I get in VR every week off
All right.
stream.
So
Yeah.
next time we're meeting in VR.
Oh shit.
Hmm. Hmm.
I'm telling you, you're gonna be like 7 foot tall and be like, well, I'm gonna be looking up at you. I'm gonna be like, oh, hi,
Yeah.
uh, what?
Yeah. Head
Wow.
pats. Pat
Please,
pat on the head.
I need head pads, please.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know.
I hope your face is clean. I need the
Of
throne.
course, I wash my face. Oh, you mean to sit on? I understand. Murden says 30 years from now, people will be like, look what people had to do. We take for granted. We hang out back in my day. Well, yeah, I mean, like even now, I mean, 5-6 years ago, VR was in its infancy. Now you look at all this shit. Like Code Miko literally
Mhm.
has a mocap suit and runs around and does all this crazy shit. So like, it's possible to do these crazy. It's just time consuming and like, for example, Code Miko's a programmer, so she works on it. I don't program, so
Mhm.
I would have to pay someone to do all that crazy shit, and I
Yeah.
don't have the money. For example, I paid someone to make my talk show set in 3D. It was thousands of dollars, and I used it for 4 years.
Yeah.
It was worth it, but to make something cool like that again, thousands and things get more expensive. My first 3D model from scratch was like $500. If I paid the same person today, it'd be $3,000 starting, probably closer to $4,000.
Yeah. That's a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah. You look at a lot of these VTuber model 3D or 2D. Some people say, oh, 2D is more expensive. Oh, no, 3D is. I think longevity wise, 3D might be a little bit cheaper because if you buy a base, you just play Barbie dress up and you just buy like clothes for
Yeah,
$10 and
yeah.
slap it on. When it comes to 2D, you have to personally re-rig it. You have to personally do it. So it
Yeah,
depends on what you
get
want to
the
do.
art done, get the art done, the
Oh yeah,
layering done, and then like having
yeah.
everything rigged properly and with the toggles and everything. So yeah,
Oh,
it's a lot
absolutely.
of, yeah.
Yo, Venus, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Venus Don VT. Do you know who that person is? Someone from your chat?
Yes, they're
Oh
from my
shit.
community. Yeah, yeah, a lot of my people are here.
Oh my goodness. I didn't do anything. I'm innocent. Come to think of it, the first time I saw
Yet.
actual good face tracking was 10 years ago, and it was something only enthusiasts with big pockets could do. Now 10 years later, it's light years more accessible. Yeah, like
Hmm.
I don't know when Kazumi AI wasn't that like over 10 years ago? They had like some advanced shit. I mean, or you think of like if you ever played LA Noir, that was all face tracking like a decade ago or
Hmm.
more than that for the Rockstar
I mean,
game.
regardless, it's the same when it comes to like gaming industry as well. Like games that they have advanced with their whole like engine five, Real Engine 5 and whatnot. So like they even with their with VTubers or
Yeah.
like models and everything, it just keeps going further and further. Like more development, more things,
Yeah.
and, like innovative things coming out.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
well, we
Yeah.
are to expect.
Yeah, it just gets cheaper and cheaper. I mean, like literally, to get what I have, I bought an iPhone 2 years ago. Now I have face
Hmm.
tracking and eye tracking. Like it was simple as that. Like 10 years ago, you had to have like a $1 million machine. You had to have like a fucking room to
Oh
like
yeah, true.
scan you and shit. Now I can just do it on my phone, just an app. So
Yeah.
you never know. 10 years from now, you could probably just it'd be a little microchip. I don't know, just stick in your arm or something. I don't know. And you just,
Cyberpunk,
yeah, yes,
cyberpunk style.
yeah. He is the cyber. You get cyberpunked. Yeah, get chromed up, Choom.
Hmm.
Yeah, just anything's possible these days. Um, what advice would you give to someone who's interested in becoming a VTuber? Would you have any advice for someone starting out, like anybody that's like watching you and be like, "Hey, DeathBl00ms, I want to get to VTubing. How do I start?" Or what would you tell me?
Well, be yourself, put yourself out there. There's a lot of work. Nothing happens in a day. An empire does not get built in a one day. You will start with like just two viewers, three viewers, even one viewer, and then at some point you being yourself, enjoying what you're doing,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll be able to like, grow a community and enjoy yourself. It can be stressful,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes you will have burnouts, but don't give up. Just keep going.
That's true. I mean, I streamed for 6 years and it took me a while to get partnered. I was around a lot of people that got partnered, got way more viewers and attention than I ever did. And of course, it made me feel bad at the time, but I tried a lot of different ideas. Like before doing a talk show, I actually did like I tried to do a talent show in VR. It didn't work out.
Mm-hmm.
I did Serious RP for 3 years. That was kind of whatever. So like I did a lot of different ideas. So like if something doesn't work out, try something else. Or
Mm-hmm.
in my opinion, like now I have an editor. They're in my chat. But like I, the one thing I
Oh,
never
hi,
did.
editor. How
I
you doing?
know I never did YouTube with any of my talk shows.
Hmm.
I never did TikTok, barely. I never did Instagram. I never did social media besides Twitter and post pictures of my ass. But like that's
I
that.
love how subtly you just like slide that in. Yeah, post picture of my ass. Hmm.
I
Hmm.
mean,
Yeah.
in VR. But you get what I'm
I mean,
saying. I never,
those
yeah.
are good shit though.
Oh, thank you. What I'm trying to say is I never did those things, and I regret that immensely. That's why I have an editor because I want to try something different. That's one of my New Year's resolutions this year for 2024 was to do TikTok. It was to do YouTube Shorts. It was to do Instagram
Yeah,
Live.
like expand a little bit more
Yeah.
up on different platforms
Mm-hmm.
rather than just sticking to your usual. Like it's always like you have to go out of your comfort zone because at some point, like staying in that box, everything becomes so known to you and stale and everything. You have to like expand, try new stuff. It might work out, like it might not, but
Yeah.
at least you tried and you have some experience from it. So yeah.
Well,
You
absolutely.
should just go for it. You should just go for it. Try things out.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, or I would say like I think I saw like a tweet from somebody like it was like replying to a Twitch thing, and like it was like Dan Clancy, if you don't know who that is, the CEO of Twitch, and basically he was saying like the biggest advice you can give to some is to do collaborations. It's almost like what I'm doing is a
Um,
collaboration. But like, you get what I'm
I mean,
saying?
yes and no. Yes and no. Like collaboration helps you in a certain way. For example, like you break a little bit of that shyness. If you're someone who just streams like you do solo stream where you're playing just like single player games, you don't play with people, whatever. But
Uh
like
huh.
collabs help you to break that timidity. It helps you like to expand in terms of like their community knows yours and your community knows them. It's a sharing of like communities.
Mm-hmm.
And like people will know you, like for example, like we're posting about our interview today, and another time like another person is gonna be like, yeah, I've seen DeathBl00ms on that one Rebels stream, I want to check them out and stuff like that. So collabs help out with those thing, and you can through collabs meet a lot of other content creator. So it's good. Like sometimes you also need to focus up on yourself as well,
Of course.
because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
shared. When you do collabs, it's shared. How would I say? Attention. Like people will focus on both people, like both like individuals that's doing the collab or more people. But if you wanna like do your own stuff and have your community like focus on just you, then collabs might not be the way. For example, when you're doing partner push, a lot of like other content creator told me to do more solo streams rather than doing collabs. But again, like I said, it has its pros and cons.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean,
I
I'm not.
hope I do make sense. I'm
No, I
terrible with
know,
English,
no,
by the way.
no. You made
I
sense.
just want to put it out there. I want to put it out there. I'm not an how do you say that, native English speaker,
Yeah,
and I try my best to explain myself properly.
you're
I'm
just
sorry if
fluent
sometimes I
in
don't
being a
use the
demigod. You know, that's you're just fluent in the lust. Makes
yeah.
sense. Uh,
well well yeah.
you know, there's other types. You're just more fluent in the body language. You know, the physical contact is what you're trying to say. I get you.
Not really, but I talk in four languages, and sometimes the brain works in a certain way where you think in a certain language, and when you have to like say it in another language,
Okay.
in like it can be difficult. It does not sound the same, or it does not
Hmm.
translate the same. So I apologize if sometimes I don't say the wordings properly or pronounce it properly, or even like I don't
No,
explain
I get what
myself
you're
properly.
saying. No, I understand. Yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
I think for me, oh, I would say like majority of my content is solo or do my own thing because I don't want
Mm-hmm.
like every day to be a collab because then it's just like, well, I'm not here for you. I'm here because you're with this other person. You know, because I feel like
Oh yeah,
some
true, true.
people only do that. I'm like, that's not the way it should be. I think, you know, you do your solo stuff, you do your own thing. Once in a while, you do a collab. You play a lethal company, you do an interview, you do a podcast, whatever. Because like, you know, you want people to watch for you, right? You don't want people to watch your content to be like, no, I'm not watching Rebel for Rebel. I'm watching because they're with person X, and person X is the real
Yeah.
content. Because that's happened to
Oh yeah.
not me, but other content creators. Remember, many years ago in the VR community, where there was a person that was streaming, and the other
Mm-hmm.
person that was on their stream that was like the actual content did not stream whatsoever. They didn't want to stream, they didn't have a good computer to stream. So people came to watch that one person to watch the other person, right?
Oh
Then
yeah, that sucks.
fast forward like 3 years later, that person was called person A is the one that was actually streaming, person B couldn't. Person B actually
Mm-hmm.
could end up streaming, and everyone just went to person B. Like look, like snap my fingers. They all went to person B
Oh,
just
that's
like that.
sad.
Yeah.
That's terrible. That's terrible. Yeah. I mean, some people do that. That's what we call cloud chasing, but it shouldn't be like that.
Mm.
um like we Twitch is like connecting all content creators together if we know each other. Like it really depends on like you can't leave one because you go for another unless they did something wrong or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But uh, and viewers are free to honestly viewers are free to watch whoever they want. You can't force someone to watch you either. But
Oh,
to
of course.
leave one streamer completely to go to the another, that's kind of a cheap move. It's sad for that person.
I mean, they had 3 years to figure it out, you know? Shit. If they took 3 years to like be like, oh, maybe I should do my own thing, not just have this other
Yeah.
person on my stream
Like I said,
every day.
it's collabs are good as well as it has its pros and cons.
Oh, of
You
course.
just need to know with whom you're collabing.
Yeah, I want to catch up on chat here. Submergence says, let me full dive in VR as a cat. I mean, you can. Yeah, you just got to get full body. You got to get the headset and boom.
Damn, they want to be a cat girl? Hell yeah.
I
Let's
mean,
go.
in VR, everyone's a cat girl or
There's a
fox.
lot.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm a demon chicken in VR.
Okay. Yeah, true. A bunch of people called him out on that tweet though. You mean Dan Clancy? I mean, yeah, there's definitely some people that were for it and some people against it. I think, you know, like I just said, like we were just discussing, I think it's all about moderation, you know? It's all about how much you do it. Okay, if you do something every day, that's a problem. You know, if you do it like, oh, I do a collab once a week, maybe every other week, that's totally fine. I think if you primarily only did collabs, that's a bad you know, main thing, you know. But when it's like sprinkled in, like, you know, you need to put a little salt on your food, you know, then it's fine. That's the way I look at it.
Well, too much of everything is terrible. So.
Oh, of course, too much salt, you know, you're not gonna have a good time.
So what are you telling me? I should put a little bit salt on you and just give it a lick and have some tequila with, right?
Perhaps. I mean, what do you think dogs lick humans
yeah?
for?
To get the salt out there.
Yeah, it's true. Skin is salt. Yeah, it's actually true. If you look it up, dogs actually lick people because they have salt.
Oh, damn. I mean, I know dogs do that for rock as well. They lick it because rocks can be salty. I mean, I've never tried it, so I don't know. I don't lick salt. I don't lick rocks. I lick something else.
I understand. Anyways, Merton says Dexteritos. Yeah, what's up, Tone VT? How you doing? Dexteritos, a media company, though. They portrayed what Dan said in a single quote. I'm sure Dan has more nuanced takes on what Dex. Well, yeah, I mean, people are always going to take things out of context. Welcome to Twitch, okay? You say, like, man, I love anime girls, and people are going to cut and clip it and be like, wow, Rebel likes dick, and you're like, where did you get that from? Like, I don't he clips shit out of.
They just twist everything or interpret it in their own way, and people will believe it.
Well, yeah, I mean that's just
that's the internet.
That's the internet in general. Like you take something out of context and then you like reformat it, and then you create an entire different agenda based off of a single tweet or whatever. That's why a lot of people don't like Twitter, because Twitter used to be you can only have 140 characters or whatever the hell it was, or even less than that, and you couldn't convey your entire opinion.
Now you have tweet longer.
Yeah, now you have tweet longer or Google Docs. You know?
Or you pay for it. You have like what is it, X Premium?
Yeah, X Premium. You get that verified. I mean, I pay for tax write-off.
Yeah, I paid for, because I want to like be able to say, hey, my schedule is this. I don't use it for drama. I just, you know, post stuff that I need to.
My personalities on there.
Yep, same.
And the up and
big
down motion.
Personalities.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You can never have too much succubus. True. I mean, you know what the plural of succubus is, right? Pop quiz.
I do know, but I'm waiting for chat to reply.
Really?
Chat, come on.
What letter does it end in then? If you know so much.
Let's see if there are big brains in their chat.
Suck. No. I'm drawing. I forgot. This guy's always drawing, dude. It's probably, you know what you did. I
wonder what they are drawing.
You know what you did last time? When I was doing a couch hangout with Tana Tenchi and Angel Steps, he was just drawing. He made like a diagram showing that the people I was interviewing were more well endowed than I am, and making fun of me for being a smaller chested person. What kind of?
You keep doing that to yourself, honestly.
No, I'm not.
Like, ever since we started the stream, how many times? Well, chat. How many times?
I don't know what you're insinuating.
Rebel went ahead and said, "Oh yeah, I'm tiny, so I'm gonna just look up at you and be like."
Well, I was talking about your height. I was talking about your height. I didn't say anything about my personality.
Yeah, you keep saying it, and when
this
people
is slander. This is defamation. I don't know what you're talking about. You have to speak to my devil lawyer.
well, tell them to come my way because I'm pretty sure I can, like, bend them to
Oh,
my will. But
oh
anyways,
shit.
yeah, you brought that on upon yourself, and then when people just like state it, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm taking offense to that. You're calling me tiny. How dare you drawing me tiny?
Listen, if you watch that clip, you understand. You're making fun of me.
All right, fair enough. Let me go
Um,
ahead and do it then.
I also had my editor make a TikTok based off of that. One day it'll be released. But yeah,
Mhm.
succubi is the correct answer. Tiny.
Oh, you guys were talking about assets.
Yeah,
Oh my
assets.
god, there is huge.
That was the true winner in the
Okay.
end.
All right, well, let's
U.S.
compare assets then.
Is this the Homeland Security? Hello, how are you doing? I'm doing great. What's up, the Homeland
Oh shit.
Security for the United
Ah,
States? I'm not doing anything nefarious or illegal. I pay my taxes,
yeah, you do.
right?
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
my devil taxes. Listen, we don't need to compare anything here, okay? I know that I'm not as cool as you are.
Yeah, very, very great. Regardless, TDs.
Big
I mean,
things come in small packages, okay? That's what matters around here.
no, like it depends. Like if like not everybody's gonna like it, but there will be some people that's gonna like your size. So you don't have to
some
be
people,
sad about it.
Are you saying that I have to be like giant and be like, hey, I'm 8 foot tall. I can literally destroy
No,
you.
no, no, no. What I'm saying is like there's always that
Listen,
one
I
person.
could
I
be
mean,
big
it
too. This
doesn't
is how
have to
big
be.
my ego is.
Damn, but you
Hey
have big ego.
guys.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah. You have beautiful earrings.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Chad, I wasn't looking. See, I was looking at their earrings. Okay.
Um, and my
Uh-huh.
earrings, I understand.
Yeah, but like, we need to love the way we look. Okay, it doesn't have to be like, hey,
True.
it's small or big or whatever.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
though
Why are
everybody makes fun
people?
of me saying, "Oh, go ahead."
Well, I was just saying, why do people have to be so shallow? You know, you gotta like people for who they are. You know, you can't just judge people based off of their physical appearance. You know,
Mm,
it's all about what's inside. You know, deep inside your soul. That really
no,
matters.
yeah,
Okay,
I would love to look deep inside you.
really. We can arrange that for
Yes.
later.
Yeah, so we did say after their late night
Yeah,
with
the late
Rebel.
night. Yeah. I mean, I'll give an example of what I mean. So like in VR, you can technically buy avatars that are 10 out of 10. Like you can buy like a supermodel looking avatar. Anybody can do
Mm-hmm.
that. It's like $30. And the difference is that when you have so many people buy the same avatar, it's like they're all carbon copies. It's like that Toy Story meme
Yeah.
where you see all the Buzz Lightyears on the aisle. That's what I feel like when I see a lot of people just buying avatars, and not doing any edits to them. And then they're like,
Mm-hmm.
"Why am I not
They all
hooked?"
look the
They all
same.
look the same.
It's like plastic.
That's right. So you can have a 10 out of 10 looking person, but they have no personality. Then what the fuck's the point?
Yeah.
The Clone Wars.
Couple of times, like I approach people that look like freaking, stud or like models or whatever, freaking amazing. And then as soon as they open their mouth, I'm like, oh boy.
Is that what
Oh boy.
Wow, you're like, God, you should just mute yourself. Stop talking.
Yeah, I wish I never talked to you. Then like my emotion would not just freaking go. I'll be like, oh yeah, that person's so freaking attractive. It's like
Oh my
attractive from far
God.
away, but up close, you're like, oh boy.
What you're saying is like you watch the stream muted then. You're gonna mute them and be like, oh God, I'm just gonna mute the stream real quick. I can look at them, but I can't talk to them. I can't hear them.
There are people like this, okay? There are people like this.
That was
The
me.
world
That
is
was
made of
me.
all sorts of
Yeah, that
people.
was me when I played VR. They're like, oh God, mute this stream, dude. I'm just gonna look at you. It
God
happens.
damn it. I'm pretty sure your chat does that to you, right?
My chat
Not
bullies
kidding,
me
not
every
kidding,
day.
not
My
kidding.
chat bullies me every day, man. Make
Well,
fun
don't
of
you
me.
come from it?
Huh? No.
Their freaking t-shirt like slogan that has like, oh please don't bully me, I'll come.
I've seen those before, but Not on me.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Do you have any upcoming games in 2024 that you're interested in playing? What a nice segue, right?
Yeah. Dragon's Dogma, there is a
Okay.
couple of games that's gonna come out. But I wanna first of all, like my one of the goal that I have for this year is to finish the game that I started. And all the games that have been gifted or that I bought, I have a library full of games, so I need to finish them. I wanna play games that I played long time back when I wasn't even streaming and a lot of people loves it. It's just like to go back to memory lane as well. Or I'm waiting for the remake of Silent Hill 2.
Hmm.
There's
Oh
there's
yeah,
a
that
lot of
does come
there's a
out.
lot of good games. Yeah. And I really hope
Are you
that
gonna
one
play the
day they're
old one?
gonna I no, I don't think I will, but you did play, right?
Yes, I played through 1 through 4, so I did them all.
Hell yeah.
Well, at least not the
Yeah.
all of them. I mean, there are the Shattered Memories,
Um
that Down
like on
Rain.
console? Did you play it on console or
No, I just borrowed my neighbor's PlayStation 1 and just hooked that bitch to my computer and then played the PS1 games, you know?
yeah. Well, sadly I don't have a
Yeah,
PS1 anymore.
yeah, you could say that I emulated.
Quote unquote.
Yeah, I was just immersion. I totally busted out
Uh-huh,
that
uh-huh.
PS1, PS2, you know? 100%.
Totally understandable. But yeah, I don't think, but I do remember when, like I said, my brothers used to play those, so I just want to like now be able to properly like,
Mhm.
it's not
Go
gonna be the
back.
same, but it's gonna be enhanced
Of
with a
course.
remake, so
Well, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
It's gonna be over the shoulder. It's not gonna be the tank, old goddamn tank controls. You're gonna be like, what the hell? Like,
Yeah, which I'm gonna. Oh my God, when I played Ori for it, like Grim can vouch for it. I was complaining every goddamn second about like how this control is. As soon as I was about to say that, my chat was like, "Oh yeah, you're gonna complain about the controls again?" I'm like, "No, no, I'm gonna deal
no,
with
this is a
it. I'm
great
gonna deal with
game.
it."
This is an amazing
It's a
game.
no, it is, but their lines are funny, but the tank control are
Yeah.
quite the thing.
Well,
Let's just
that's just
say.
the old style. That's just how they did it 25 years ago, you know? That's just
Yeah.
the way it
I mean, we
was.
still enjoyed the game back then. So,
I mean, that's all you
yeah.
had. It was either
Uh,
that
there
or
was
Tony Hawk. That's about it.
there was another game that I rewatched a friend of mine playing Metal Gear 2, I think. No, the first one. And
MGS1,
when
yeah.
I hear when I hear the lines between what's her name?
Yeah.
Meryl and Snake, I'm
Snake.
like, yeah, she's so freaking horny. What the hell?
Yeah, Snake
She was
was
like,
too. What
"Grr."
do you mean? He's like, how'd you know it was me? He's like,
Yeah,
you
so
had a
it's
big
like
butt. And
back
I was like,
then,
oh, what the hell?
yeah, back then I did not, I was young, so I did not pay attention to that. I was just focusing on like the gameplay and whatnot. And all of a sudden now I'm rewatching my friend play this and I'm like, what the fuck are those
It's the
lines?
same when you
Like,
watch like a cartoon as a kid and you don't get any of the jokes, and then 20 years later you watch the same cartoon and you're like, wow, there's a lot of like sexual innuendos in this like children's cartoon. You're like, what the
yeah,
hell?
damn. I'm like, oh, childhood has been destroyed.
Well, that's just how it be. You know, that's if you watch like Fair Odd Parents or SpongeBob or something, they do that all the time. They have jokes for the
Mm-hmm.
adults. You know?
Man, I remember when my brothers would prevent me from watching South Park.
Yeah.
I mean, though they were pretty explicit, so and straightforward,
Oh
but
yeah.
like, yeah, my brothers were like, "No, no, you're not. We're watching it. You're not gonna watch it. Go to your room or go do your homework or whatever." I'm like, "Fuck, god
Instead of
damn, I
homework,
wanted to watch it."
you went to your and you dress up as Lara Croft and did some tomb raiding. You know.
Yeah, I was like jumping up on tables, but no, the not
Mm.
all the time I would do that. Come on. I would
Oh,
also
okay.
like play outside the house where I would dress up like as a pirate and just like
Pirate.
whacked with my sword and whack like grass, tall grass.
Are you Link? Are you goddamn playing Zelda, hitting some Twilight Sword?
I
What the
do
hell?
that. Like I told you, I wasn't the typical like little girl that would play with dolls indoors or have tea parties or whatever. I was there. I
So you're
was
saying
getting into the mud.
you're more of a tomboy then?
Yeah, adventurous, like
Okay.
doing not skating, but I was cycling, or I was like, building a freaking whole empire with the sand and having water like go through one path to the other. I was doing like a lot
Oh
of like
snap.
creative stuff ever since I was like kid. So on top of that, that's why I later on took out. I was studying art
Okay.
in like middle school and then like high school and then like
Mm.
sadly I went into science, which I that did not help at all because I got back into um, creative part. So I was a graphic designer for a long time.
Yeah, I mean,
Hence my whole aesthetic and what I like in terms of art or overlays and whatever. I
mm.
try to put it everything that I know into my
So
streaming life.
uh so do you have any plans for like new outfits this year, like with the same artist or rigger, or are you gonna get like a whole new design?
Um, um, I am torn between ideas, but I do have a summer outfit, a swimwear outfit that I already shown chat
Concept?
the concept. The art has been done. I just need to since my rigging and artists like we no more work together.
Okay.
They are submerged with
You
other commissions and
gotta
whatnot, so I need to like look for somebody else to continue working. I think my rigger would be able to, but I'm either thinking of doing a whole revamp of my whole model,
yeah.
or I'm still thinking. I'm torn because
Now,
it's also depend on my financial
are you gonna have like a
situation.
jacuzzi in the background or something? Like, are you gonna be on a beach?
Maybe, yeah.
Well, it's kind of required. You have to be on a beach or jacuzzi or something to be in a swimsuit as a 2D model or 3D.
Yeah,
That's the rules.
like a hot
That's
tub
what I did in
stream.
VR. That's what I did in VR.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Just have a cup of water in the
But
background and some shelf.
hmm
Say that's a pool. And just say you're like 50 feet tall.
No, I'll have someone just spray water up on me and be like, "Ah, yeah,
Oh,
this is."
like a car wash.
Oh shit! Imagine.
Yeah, I mean, listen, that could be a thing. Get a bunch of VTubers together, you do a little car wash. Actually,
Hmm.
I could do that.
That could be a thing.
Actually, I could do that right now. There is a world in VR chat that is called Power Wash Simulator, and you have to clean dirty cars. So,
Okay. I mean, I'm thinking of getting more and more into VR. I might even like do some VR streaming at some point, but like my
okay.
model does not, it looks close to what I have here,
Yeah.
but it was given as a gift. They have pale skin, white hair, but their eyes are two different heterochromia eyes
Okay.
and some other like accessories in here and there. But at some point, I'm thinking of getting like a model based upon my actual model into VR. That would be way more amazing.
Oh, absolutely. Like getting your own OC is always cool because then you stand out. That's what I did. It's just it was costly, to do that. Well, I started
Hmm.
as 3D, so I'm like the opposite. I got out of VR, but yeah, I mean, you could always just buy something and make it look like you for under like $100, but you know, you have to get someone to do that for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. So those are like later
Mm-mm.
stuff, like later project when everything is more stable. Like my main aim right now is to I've already have like a better PC for gaming. The
Okay.
next one is gonna have I don't have an iPhone like you,
Okay.
but like
Oh, what do you
that
use
is
then?
also something. An actual like Elgato face cam that actually like in the darkness, yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
it does not track like their facial the detailing, sadly, but I think they're working up on that part. So that we can have better tracking at some point. But yeah, and even Android, and I have like
Okay.
Android phone, so Well, at some point I was thinking of like investing into an iPhone for better tracking. Since I just have a dual PC now, I have to like invest into what is it called? Like a sound system where I
Oh,
can
Go
just
XLR,
control from both
sound
PC.
mixer.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly that. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, damn. There's a lot of future investments you have to get into. It's a lot of money there. Yeah, a
Yes.
lot of donathons,
Yeah.
subathons, biddythons.
Mm, yeah, most probably I'm gonna
Oh
go for this thing,
shit.
and it's for better content because like I'm always trying to innovate stuff, like bringing fresh content, like new stuff, so that people can enjoy themselves.
Of course.
I know people come for me, but I also want to
Come for
put out
you?
like good content, yeah, not that kind
Oh.
of coming, but
Oh. Okay.
Well, that also, but we're not gonna talk about that part. Anyways,
I was talking about the COME. Come.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I know what
sure.
you're trying to say here, but I sure love DBD. So tell me about DBD. What have you been playing since like the beta, like 6 years ago, or?
I did not play like from the very start. I
Okay.
joined a little bit later on, but I was playing just survivors, not knowing what the hell I was doing until like
Oh.
few years ago, where I really got invested into the game. I'm a sucker for lore, so I decided to
Oh, so you want to read my
get
lore
more and
then?
more into it. Huh?
So you want to read my lore sometime then?
Of course.
Oh
Of
shit! I
course.
mean, it's in my bio. I mean, you just click the link, you read it. Not right now, but you know,
I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm gonna do it
just
like
read it in a Dami voice. Like I'm like, oh
you
golly.
just want me to. You just want me to be all, controlling and
Um,
imposing upon you, huh? Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no.
yeah. You want me to talk in French even?
I mean, comment ça va?
Là, c'est comment ça va, but okay.
Yeah, that's all I can speak. That's all I got. All
Yes.
I said, chat was, how are
Well,
you?
a lot of people love watching me play Overwatch just because I do Widowmaker's line, so
Oh really? What was the Widowmaker line?
yeah. Personne n'échappe à mon regard. Hmm. La veuve tisse sa toile. Ooh la la.
I'm tier teeth subbing right now. Tell the truth.
What is?
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, Grim Hollow. I'm innocent. I'm just here to conduct an interview. But no, I actually
Yes.
played DBD when it was at beta. When it was just like the three killers. Was it the Wraith, the Trapper, and the
Yeah. Yeah, the base killers.
yeah?
Huntress, I think, was available back then.
No,
Not sure.
no, it was
No, that was way later on. Yeah.
Hillbilly or Billy. Yeah, it was just the three of those.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
all
yeah.
we had.
Billy Boy.
Yeah,
Yeah, Billy
and I was
Boy.
just a trap. And back in the day, as a trapper, you could
You were
put the
playing mostly killer, right?
yeah. I played killer a lot when I first. I haven't played in years, so like I'm fucking like zero prestige. No one like a noob. But like back then, I played trapper, and it was so dumb. You could put bear traps right under the fucking hook, and like whenever someone would try to like help the person getting on the hook, you automatically always get a person in your trap. They had to nerf it.
Mm-hmm.
They nerfed it because it was so bullshit.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that they change around the
Yeah,
game, and it keeps
infinites. Yeah,
changing, nerfing and buffing and everything. And I'm like, God damn,
yeah. I need a buff to myself.
you need buffing, huh?
Yeah,
I see, I see.
yeah. I need to be buffed so I can appeal to everybody. You know.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of new killers coming out. There's like what's the newest
Oh,
one?
the
Chucky.
latest one was, yeah, Chucky was the latest addition,
How
and
do you even see him? He's
they
too
did a
short.
good job.
Is his view? Is his
You will
viewpoint?
you will hear him with the tippy taps, and you will hear the swear words, and you will feel the knife stabbing you.
Is it when you play as them? Is your viewpoint actually like 1 foot off the ground? You're just like holy, or does it change?
Exactly how when you look at me, right? And I
Oh,
look down on
really?
you.
Damn. Okay, shit. They need to be a Chucky main then. Fuck. Let's go.
Yeah, with the hair color almost the same. All you have to
Yeah.
do is make it a little bit more messy
Yeah.
and
I mean, I could put my
say
hair
a lot
down.
of swear words.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Bitch.
It's a be I'm gonna stab you.
I'm
And
gonna
be like
stab
having
you.
like this
Yeah.
raspy voice though.
I'm gonna stab you. You know? Yeah, I see what you're saying. The third person for Chucky?
But
Oh,
yeah.
or is it? Oh, never mind. I guess Chucky gets third person, dog. Hacks. He can see for walls with that.
I've never played as Chucky as killer. I don't have the
I
DLC.
think
But
well, when I played DBD, this is how the game was. Essentially, when you played Killer, you're sweaty as fuck, and when you play as Survivor, you're just having a grand old time with your three buddies in Discord, laughing and drinking beers, and just like laughing at the killer, and the killer's
then
like
it's
sweating
fun.
profusely. Yeah,
Playing Survivor like with randoms are the worst thing that you can go
yeah.
for.
Where's the voice
Like
comms?
honestly.
Everyone's a mute. Like, get over here,
But
pussy. Can you
oh my
imagine?
god, imagine DVD already with the toxicity in DVD, like with killers and survivors and everyone. Like,
Oh,
I mean,
dude,
I'm
I
not
love
saying
that voice
everyone, but there
proximity.
is
Be
a
sick.
lot of salty people. And like, if they had VC, damn, you wouldn't be able to
Yeah,
freaking
but imagine
stream the
like,
game.
but imagine if DBD was in VR.
That would
Yeah.
be too fast paced. Some people might even feel like motion sick.
Well, we just call those people noobs. There's
Oh,
not. I'm just built differently. You know, I could do it. See, if it was in VR,
yeah.
I would be the god gamer. I'll be number one because everyone else be getting motion sickness. I'm like, nah, dude, I got 10,000 hours under my belt. Easy. Be a good time. I should try that Lethal Company VR mod. Yeah, there is a Lethal Company VR mod actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. That would be so freaking scary.
Oh yeah. You know what's even scarier is you can put your own model into the game.
Oh, now yeah, now you can with when you have like
The VRM.
VRM, like
Yeah.
yeah.
You can do that. You can also play as the monsters. So I saw someone playing as a monster and they added like a bunch of custom things and one of the monsters was just Goku. He's like, hey, I'm Goku, and then he snaps your neck. And I'm like, holy shit, that's scary.
Damn.
Yeah.
They are adding a lot of like very fun mod into the game. I love how like a very basic game has so much to offer and it keeps like and people get really creative with it.
Yeah.
You even have a loot bug that is with like it swears in British slangs.
Oh, damn. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
Lethal Company outsold Modern Warfare 3 this year or last year. So like it shows to show you like an indie game that like one or two like a couple of people made more money than a triple A like known brand for 20 years. Like goes to show you, man, where people want. The people
No,
want to
it's
have
just
fun.
like yeah, as long as the game, it doesn't have to have like their latest, like their freaking advanced graphic, realistic or whatever. As long as it's fun and people are enjoying themselves and they're working hard up on the game, people will buy it. People will enjoy it. And it has been like ever since it's been out, it has been like one of my go-tos for collab. So.
Lethal
Honestly.
Company, yeah. I mean, I literally had had a lot of fun when I played it. I only play like for collabs, so I don't play that by myself. That'd be depressing. And last time was with a bunch of VTubers, Kari, and like 10 VTubers that I didn't even know. I just hopped right in, and it was funny. I mean, my editor made a TikTok for it where like I literally had to kill every single teammate just to make quota. So I had to run around with a shovel and just murder
The worst
everybody.
part is your body does not even like count for a lot. It's just like freaking $5.
Yeah, it's like
The value is
$3.
$5.
Yeah, it's 3 or
No,
5
yeah,
or so. So I literally had we didn't have enough. So if I killed every teammate, I had just enough. Yeah, it took me like 10 minutes to kill it because everybody was playing hide and seek with me. I had to kill them all. Yeah. True story.
Yeah, Like earlier today, I mean, well, yesterday for me, I had like a massive like Lethal Company collab with a friend of mine, and I met a lot of like amazing people for it, which I'm really glad because like it reunites or like old friends as well as make you meet other people, and it's a great time. It's a great time. I'm really happy. I'm really happy to that they made this game. To be honest.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
much fun.
Yeah, I look forward
Great
to.
asset.
Yeah, great assets. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it was my friend that Fox God that made the female company
Oh,
worker.
they're thick one.
Yeah, the thick one. Yeah, he made that.
Oh, that is so
Yeah,
cool,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
That is so freaking cool. And like I did like try out that mod and I'm like, God damn, I'm thick. Look at those
Yeah,
rack and that
yeah,
cake.
yeah, yeah, exactly. That's what sold copies right there. I mean, people are like, okay, I got to play the game now.
Yeah, exactly.
What is
No, but there are like a lot of very creative
Oh, of
mods that
course.
they added.
What is the
Yes.
biggest compliment someone has given to you about your content or your streams?
That my voice like is very soothing and entertaining, and they can listen to it like 24 hours
Really?
non-stop
Oh my
while they're
god.
working, sleeping, even sleeping or anything. And I'm
Sleeping?
like, yeah, but dude, I get scared. I yell. They are like, yeah, but it's still music to my ears. I'm like, oh god
Are
damn.
they tier 3 subs? 'Cause they should be after that.
Well, I don't have a lot of tier free subs, but
Oh, yeah.
hopefully
Oh,
someday.
okay. I
Wishful
understand.
thinking, but
Yeah, yeah.
uh, people compliment me about my model, how unique it looks, and when they compare it to my IRL, how I look, they are like, we can see the similarities, and
Oh,
yeah, and
they have horns.
my
Makes sense.
I'm very horny, yes.
Uh, okay.
With horns, yeah, because on my headset, my headphones, well, that I use, I have horns.
Mm. As you do.
That's exactly what I meant. That's exactly
Absolutely.
what I meant, Chad.
Absolutely. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I could yeah, totally look like my avatar. Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, 10,000
exactly.
subs. 10,000 subs, I'll do it.
Yeah, drop it, drop it,
Just
drop it.
drop 10 grand right there, you know. I mean, I had someone cosplay as me
But
once. That's a true story. Real and true.
yeah, I saw, and they were pretty attractive. Like holy shit.
Yeah, I know. That's,
It was written Rebel up on their shirt or
that's
tank top
correct.
or
Yeah,
crop
that's
top. I forgot. Yes.
yeah. So I had an outfit in VR that it looks exactly like that, like 1-to-1. That's exactly how it was made. So they recreated
Yeah.
exactly how it looks. I had Rebel across the chest. That's how you remember my name. Of course, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully one day I can reach to that level, as awesome as you are. So
Oh,
I'll have
thank you.
like
You're inflating
people
my
cosplaying
ego.
as me.
My ego's inflating. My ego's inflating.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, now I'm just deflating. Yeah, it happens. Okay. Um. So I don't think I asked this, but like, where'd you come up with the name DeathBl00ms?
Okay, 9 years old me, listen to metal. Like I said, my
What kind of
brother,
metal?
two of my brother inspired
Metallica?
me for two things. No, wait up.
Oh, sorry.
So one inspired me for gaming, the other inspired me by music. So I was listening to metal with my second brother, and they introduced me to a band called Mudvayne. And at the same time,
Okay.
it's a kind of a sad story. My grandma passed away, so I was young and I
Mm-hmm.
was listening to metal and I went through the lyrics and I don't know, I could relate to it. And it also sound freaking badass having their, how like edgy and emo like the death part and then
Yeah.
blooms more like flowers and stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, that is pretty neat. And since they're 9 years old, me, I always had that nickname in games and whatnot, and I've kept it. And when I started streaming, I'm like, you know what? It's perfect. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
go with that. Even on my social media, like for example, Instagram for my cosplay, it's always been, or my deviant art, I always had DeathBl00ms as my nickname. So,
Okay, nice.
so yeah. but it's also it goes well according to my lore. I'm from an exotic realm called Defiria, and on the day I was born there was this unique flower that bloomed, and the Defurians brought their as a token or like an offering as a gift to my parents when I was born. So basically that flower bloomed upon my touch, and I got my familiar from that, which I can
Mm-hmm.
show on stream. Oop.
Oh wow.
I got my familiar. I got my familiar like through that, and yeah, I got Death from Defiria and Blooms from that flowers, the Death Blooms.
Mm. I think some people wish they
So
were that
that's a
cat
whole.
right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not projecting or anything.
totally not.
No, no,
Yes,
no,
yes.
absolutely not. I would never do that. Not in the presence of a real demigod like yourself, you know?
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
right now I don't look too much like the demigod that you're talking about, but if I do this, it should. Like,
Oh what? Oh my goodness. What? Where did this come from? What? I blinked and you look different. I mean, you know.
yeah, magic, magic, dude,
Oh,
magic.
oh, you know. I mean, you can stand up if you want on my couch. I mean, I'll clean it later. You know, don't worry about it. I'll pay a cleaner.
Yeah, you sure? Well, regardless, I don't leave mess around, so.
Oh, okay. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Yeah, if you want me to show, I can.
Yeah, of
Just
course.
go ahead and do
Oh my
this.
god, look at that design. Holy shit. Oh my god. Dude, that's crazy. Oh my
Yeah.
god. I have to get a closer look. I have to like examine. You know, I have to. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I'm examining. Yeah, you're just really far away. That's
Mm-hmm.
why, you know, normally if we were like actually, I'd be like this. I'm like, hey, oh, you know,
Oh,
that's
you're
cool.
tiny, you.
Oh, that's what happens. It happens sometimes. Sometimes you get big and sometimes you get small, you know? Gee, that's a
Yeah.
really
So
cool design. I
this
love
is.
like the pauldrons.
Yeah, I put a mood board for it whenever like I'm going for a new outfit. So
Yeah.
basically I always like put together references, and I make notes and everything, and I tell my artist, hey, I want things to look this way, unique and different and whatnot. So this is the demonic queen outfit, and
Mm.
you have the same with different color theme
Okay.
for the goddess outfit.
Oh shit. Got color swaps?
Yeah,
What the heck? Whoa!
yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Can we get a zoom in on like those wings? Holy dude, there's like a lot of detail. What the heck?
Oh, sorry, it's
It's
huge.
okay. It's okay. You know, it happens. Dude, like the
Yeah.
pauldrons, like the skulls, everything. I like the
Yeah,
missions.
this is mostly because like I'm not sure if you've noticed, but my logo is a cat skull. Like
Yeah.
I told you, like my familiar is a cat.
Mm. Cats.
My cat can change into at some point I'm gonna make my cat that I love how you focus on cats. My cat is gonna change into my
Cats.
weapon.
Oh,
Yeah.
weapon. A mass distraction. Your
Yes.
Catwoman. I understand.
Yeah. I have a whip, so
Oh.
yes.
Oh. Um.
So yeah, you heard me.
Um. Yeah, I heard you. Wow. God,
Like a
you're
lot.
so cool. What the heck? I don't mean that. I could just do this. Wow, guys.
I mean, I wish I had longer hair too. So I'm even thinking if I have like I was talking about Darksiders
Yeah.
before. I'm thinking of having like my rage mode, like my battle form, where I'm basically in fury mode. So
Mm.
looking more like with my whole body changes its color, having like fumes
Okay.
and like lava, and well, that's
Whoa.
for later on because a lot of work,
Damn. See, I need to get
a
some
lot of
more
work.
outfits like that. You know, you can always have an idea where like if you take damage, you know, you get battle
Hmm.
damage and everything just falls off, just like Soul Calibur. You know.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, yeah. And by damage, I mean the amount of bits or subs. You know.
So every time someone hit me with a sub, like my clothes just take damages and like
Yeah,
gets
you take
torn up.
damage. Yeah. Well, you're a raid bot. You're a raid
Damn,
bot.
that's a
You're a raid boss. You know?
Exactly. Already people tell me whenever I'm swapping to their dark queen, the demonic queen, and the goddess outfit, people
Mm-hmm.
are like, I look like freaking end bosses that they
Yeah, your
don't
raid
wanna like
boss.
fuck with, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I think, well, fuck with. I mean, I think they mean they like want to like party with you. You know? They want to like hang out. You know?
No, what I meant is like basically piss me off.
Oh, I know.
Mm.
I was just saying something else. You know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Some
That's
people,
for late night.
yeah, yeah, late night. You know? Amazing model.
hmm
Listen, DeathBl00ms is an incredible person. I'm just a
Oh,
peasant.
they're talking about you. They
No,
already
I'm
saw
a
mine.
peasant. I'm a peasant. I'm a peasant. You know? I'm just in awe. You see, I get to hang out with all these incredible people and just be in awe and just bung and go like, wow, golly. You know, that's
Oh, you know what you should add to your model? Drooling.
oh shit.
Or like opening your mouth where steams comes out of it. You're like,
Oh, I
you know,
actually
this kind of thing.
I could maybe. You know,
Yeah,
I'll write that
yeah.
down for a future update. So I don't
Yeah,
know. Yeah.
I totally see you like doing this, like when you're like fangirling hard up and like other models or like something, or like you're crazy about something, you just go like
Yeah,
blushing and
yeah, I'm just
the
getting
steam comes out. Down bad.
yeah,
Yes, down
yeah.
bad rebel. Exactly.
I'm just hyperventilating. It just happens. I have a condition, okay?
You have a condition. Oh my
I have an affliction, okay? Affliction, you know? I'm just cursed, okay?
God. Yeah.
The
I mean,
devil within me
you
comes
seem to
out.
have like a good kind of curse, so
Really? I'm suffering.
yeah.
I'm suffering
Oh,
every day.
you? Oh no.
I'm totally
I
suffering.
didn't know having big tattoos is basically like
What do you
like
mean?
suffering.
It's my back hurts.
I mean, yeah, I can feel you on that part. Like,
Yeah,
I feel,
my
I
back
know the pain.
hurts. Everyone looks at me and I'm
But
like,
isn't it like nice? You wake up every morning, you see the rack, and you're like, hey, I can totally play with those, and go like,
I
woo woo
mean,
woo woo
I
woo
don't
woo.
I
Woo.
don't know. My lord, I looked in the mirror and I got, shy. I was like, they can't be me.
You like that's you like okay. Funny thing, if I was like a guy and I'm cursed and I am in a female body, trust me, I'll be a freaking sorry for the term, but
Oh
be
my.
poor.
Oh, okay. I see.
Like I even asked my brother about that last time. I said, what if you were a chick?" And he's like, "Yeah, I would be getting laid all the time. This kusha would be busy." I'm like, "God
Oh
damn
my
you,
god.
so funny."
You got to think about my point
But
of view.
like,
My point of view is I want someone that looks like me but not be the person. That's my curse.
oh damn.
Yeah.
Oh no, crying! Please don't cry.
We all have that condition at
Else
sometimes.
I'm gonna shove your head into my rack if you do that to
Oh.
convert you.
Oh. Your rack of ribs? I get it. I love me some rack of ribs, you know.
Yeah, I love meat too.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I love
Listen,
stuffing my
barbecue.
mouth with meat.
Really?
Yeah,
What kind of meat?
exactly. Yeah. Pork, beef,
Uh,
lamb, basically everything. I eat every goddamn meat. And funny thing, I was vegetarian for 13 years before.
really? What got you to be
Yes, not even.
what got you into being a vegetarian?
I had allergies for a long time when I
Oh,
was younger.
okay.
So,
That's
and
understandable.
my mom is like I told you, like I'm mixed race. So my great grandparents are from India. So I have
Okay.
Indian origin,
Mm.
Indian, which also means freaking being vegetarians and not eating meat.
Mm. Yeah, they don't
And
eat
my mom was
beef.
really religious. Yeah.
Yeah. Cows are
And
sacred.
exactly. Now I I eat that.
Okay.
Anyways, I don't follow any religion, so
What do you mean
there's
you're a
that.
demon? You're clearly satanic, so clearly that's a religion.
No, no, I'm not. I don't even follow my own dad's principle, whatever. I went against everything. I have my own
So you were saying is you're a rebellious demigod.
exactly.
Ooh, I
I had to
understand.
because my father was a tyrant, so that's why I left hell. I came to the
Mm.
mortal realm.
Now you're here. It all makes sense
Yes.
now. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
told you if one day you want me to talk about my lore, it's yeah. I'm thinking of getting someone to write it properly, and I will get it animated or drawn like a manga.
Oh yeah, I have my lore. I paid a VTuber friend of mine that writes. She did it like she's not
Hmm.
like an official, but she just did it in her spare time. And she's like, you know what, throw me like $50. I'll write you some lore. Just give me like an idea. And so she wrote it for me, and now I have lore. And then one day, maybe later this year, I'll get it into like a manga or comic, and then maybe an animation.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Cause like it
So
could,
I'm
yeah.
I'm
No, go ahead.
yeah, I'm also like going for something like this, but again, like I need someone to properly write because I'm terrible. Like I said, I'm not an
Oh,
English speaker. I write badly
I only
even.
know English, and I'm
Um,
terrible. So we got something in common.
yeah, so like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
need a proper writer to do that. So yeah.
yeah. I mean, my lore is pretty simple. But yeah, I like to get it in because it's tough when someone asks me. They're like, "Oh, what's your lore?" And then I have to send them like a fucking like 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 a book. It's like here's my lore. Read this shit. No one's gonna read it. They're gonna be like, "Why would I read that, dude?" But if you send them like a comic or like an animation, they're like, "Oh, dude, oh, it's like an anime,
Yeah,
dude."
that's pretty yeah, that's pretty sick. They're gonna just go ahead and say that's pretty sick. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's the when I watched like Parcel Made, Joel, he has lore. It doesn't have any audio
Hmm.
besides like sound effects. Doesn't have any words in it, and like
Yeah.
you get the storyline. He fell into a hole. And he's just the maid girl. And he's just like, oh, checked himself out, and he's like, oh wow, great assets. And then he's playing Minecraft. That's how it works.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's the pipeline. Most VTubers they have like this extensive lore video, and then they're like, "Oh, I'm a orca girl with a cat," and then suddenly I play Minecraft. I'm like, "Yeah, that'll be."
I mean, they have the right to do whatever they want.
Oh no, I'm
I
just
have my
riffing.
own way of doing.
I'm just riffing on a lot of because like it's I'm just making a joke that a lot of VTubers
Yeah,
will
yeah, I
have
know.
crazy lore, and then like 2 minutes later, like, all right, let's go play Minecraft. I'm like, hell yeah, let's go.
The worst part if they were to play Candy Crush or
Ooh.
there's like
The other
games.
types, I get what you're saying. But yeah, because like it was like that for what's her name, Higa, one of the new V Sojo members, had like this big video like a month or two ago whenever she debuted. Like, let's
Mhm.
play Minecraft with V Sojo. I'm like, all right, let's go. That's tradition. It's tradition. You gotta play Minecraft. You gotta play Roblox.
No, for me, it's not gonna happen. I have so many
Oh,
better
you
games
know
to
what be
play.
be better? You debut like a
Mm.
new model, and then you chase your friends who are all VTubers in Dead by Daylight, and you're the killer, and you chase them, hunt them down.
Oh, a lot of people already told me that if I were to be like, if I would like to be a killer in Dead by Daylight, what perks and how would I proceed and everything. And I'm like, okay, definitely a whip, so I can also like temporarily bend you to my will, so give you like disadvantage like
No,
exhaustion
that'd be terrible. I would
status and,
suffer.
and and stuff like that. And my Mori is basically tying you with my whip and just like
No, no, don't do that. I
just
would
like
be
uh,
terrible. Why would you do these things?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
freaking bondage you with my whip.
I mean, all right. I mean,
I love I love how it went from oh no no that would be terrible oh all right yeah sure.
role player, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
chat
yeah.
take notes take
Write some
notes
notes
of
down,
what they are
chat.
into.
But
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Wouldn't it be possible to like edit a skin in the game and just mod your own character in? Is that a thing, or is that bannable? Day by
No,
Daylight.
I don't think so. They'll allow it. But at some point there is
Oh,
like for
party
icons,
poopers.
for icons and what was it? There was icons and other like items that you could have like different skin or overlays for it. That was possible, but I think it does not work or they
Oh
changed their
man.
application
That'd be funny though.
where you could have
You have
like
like sexy Jason. He's like shirtless, has a six pack. He's just like, or not Jason. Sorry,
man, there is
Michael
already a freaking
Myers. Yeah, he's just chasing after
there's
you.
already a character like Survivor though that is freaking hot with six packs and everything, and I'm
Oh
always
yeah,
like,
I know what you're talking about. He's the boxer guy.
No, it's Vittorio. Like, I like
Oh,
guys with white hair. I've always been
oh, so I have to wait.
into.
I have to
Well,
wait
I mean,
50
not
years for
really.
that.
No, you can always dye your hair. I'm kidding, but you know,
Oh, so what you're saying is
I'm not.
you
Not
like
Gilf.
Dante. You like
I
Dante.
love Geralt of Rivia, Dante,
Uh,
Sephiroth,
oh shit.
Gintoki, who else with white hair? Ban from Seven Deadly Sins.
My
Oh,
dad.
the Deadly Sins. There's a lot of like
Hmm.
freaking white hair. Not padres though, not gilfs.
Oh.
Have to make it freaking
What do you mean? Listen, I
clear.
feel like after spending some time with you, some people might turn into that. They might get sucked dry and they'll turn it like their hair will go white and they get all wrinkly like a raisin. They'll be like, please, I'm so thirsty, please.
No,
Please
like I
don't
said, I
suck me
don't
dry.
suck the life force. I don't make you. I mean, I could, but I don't.
Oh, you don't want to turn two people to
I just
hollows from
take.
like Dark Souls? You'll like look like a raisin.
No,
Please,
no, an
please.
empty shell. No, I'm not gonna do that because I need them to replenish on their lust and so that I can take it again.
Oh, okay.
Mm-mm. You know, mass production.
Mm. Uh,
I need to be effective.
is this like once a
And
week? How often?
every time, like daily, like every
Oh
time they
my
come to the
god.
stream, every time they come to the stream, I'm like, oh yes, that is some sweet elixir from you, you know?
Oh my. Yeah, you're just like a queen bee, you know. You're just having all the worker bees make you some honey.
Exactly,
Makes sense.
exactly.
Yep. All right. And what
At
do you?
least I'm a hot queen though.
Oh,
Not just one, just
true.
grows
Okay.
big, and give birth and like boop, 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 boop. So many freaking like baby bees.
Okay. So do you have a name for your community? Like apparently your moderators
Yes,
are
my sacrifices.
sacrifices,
No,
snackrifices,
sacrifice because they are
sacrifices,
snacks and
and then your
I
mods
eat
are
their
death
lust.
knights, right? They play World
Yes.
of Warcraft.
Well, more like knights because they protect me and death because of my name, DeathBl00ms. But
Death knights.
Death Knights
Okay.
also because they look pretty
They
cool because
betrayed
I do love the
Arthas.
model.
They betrayed the Lich
Yeah,
King
fair.
to serve you. What the hell?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I get you.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right.
Maybe I should have some like I should have like some Valkyries as well. They
Yeah.
Valkyries model are so nice. My model is also like based upon like those as well.
Hmm.
Valkyries
Okay.
with the wings and whatnot. Yeah.
Do you have any questions for me? I've been drilling you for 2 hours and a little bit
Oh,
here.
you can drill me as much as you want.
Oh
I have
my
stamina,
god.
baby. We can
Oh.
go all night, all day.
I just want to know. You want to ask me anything? You want to know more about what's going on with
I
me?
mean, I'm pretty sure my community would want to know a little bit more about you. So, all those who are still here from my community, if you have any question for the amazing that one rebel, please go ahead
Yeah.
and do that.
Ask away.
Okay, I have one question though. Would you like to have me again on here? Are you having second question actually? Are you having a good time? Two questions.
I
Go.
can answer. Yeah, I'm having a great time. Would I have you on here again, like for an interview, or do you mean like a collab, or?
Anything that you want.
Yeah, I'd love to play some games at some point. I'll love to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
All
Down for
right.
some Dead by Daylight. You know, you probably carry my ass or Lethal Company. You know, play some games like
Mm-hmm.
that. Yeah, I'm down. Just for interviews, I don't obviously I can't have you on like every day. I'm like, yeah, another interview with
No, we can
DeathBl00ms
do that
tomorrow,
when,
guys.
like, I don't know, when I hit partner one day or like I have a
New to
re-debut
yeah,
or
exactly.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
new design or something
Um
new, of course.
I've interviewed the same people before, but it's usually like a year
And
later.
we can do like hangout couch thingy or like a drinking night or
Yeah,
whatever while playing
the
games
couch
and
hangouts is reoccurring. There's no like
yeah, yeah.
set times for those. I can always have the same people
Mm-hmm.
come on and just goof around. I mean, that's the whole point of it. Is just to goof around for like 2 hours, and sometimes it
I
leads into
mean,
playing
there's no
games.
pressure. You can totally say, "Hey, you know what, Blooms? Okay, fair. I've already juiced you enough. Like, I don't think
I
I'm
got
gonna get
enough
more
juice. I got enough
juice
juice
for
for
you.
tonight.
Yeah, I'm not gonna now. I don't like the flavor, so I'm not gonna take that more. So yeah, you can just like back off or fuck off.
Oh my god, who says that? Are you talking to
Oh,
some
people
VT?
can see.
Really? You've ever had a VTuber go
Yeah.
like, "Alright, fuck off, Blooms, fuck off. I'm going to play Minecraft now." Oh my god.
People can be
Foot longer
mean,
waiting right
okay?
there.
People can be mean. But like, yeah. So no, I'm having a fucking blast, and
Okay, have you
I'm not gonna lie about it. I was a little bit nervous at first, and I did tell you about it,
people
but
shy?
um, not there too much of the shy person. Maybe at first when I first started talking
Okay.
to you, like on call off stream, but no. And then after that, I was fine.
Okay. Have you?
Yeah.
I'm curious. Have you actually been on a talk show or interviewed before? I think you have. I think.
Yes.
Yeah. I think you
Yes.
mentioned that to me
Yes.
when I
Yeah.
first met you.
Mm. Mm-hmm. I
How,
did.
how
Yeah.
did that go? Did you? Am I doing
Oh,
good?
it's always a freaking blast. And I have one friend that does their casting couch. No, not that
Really?
kind.
I mean, my couch is
It's called,
blue. My couch is blue. Come on, it's not black.
it's called the casting couch because they are a YouTuber and they're
Oh.
pretty straightforward and everything. And we talked and I love how as soon as I say casting couch, you're like, hey, my couch is blue,
Hey,
okay?
it's because people said the same joke to me when I was doing my couch hang. I was like, "Is that a casting couch?" And I was like, "No, I'm in a studio,
I mean, it
and
can be.
I
Uh-huh.
mean I could change the color, but I made it blue on purpose so people wouldn't confuse it." Yeah.
Yeah. So
Hey, yo,
so
see people come
basically,
in. What is this? I mentioned that.
I
Hey,
haven't said
yo,
it.
and they're like, "Oh, hey, what's going on in this stream?"
But like I like had a nice time with them, and they're like I said, it's like it was an 18 plus, but on
Mm,
Twitch, of course, not going against TOS, but it
okay.
was pretty funny, and we were like goofing around and talking openly about a lot of educational stuff. Let's just
Ah,
say.
the bananas splits. I understand.
Yes,
It's like
exactly.
the lewd cast. I think that's what Melody used to run. I don't know if she does that anymore, but she used to run a podcast called the Lewd Cast or something. It's where they talk about
Mm-hmm.
all those exciting topics about big personalities and how
Exactly.
it can, yeah, exactly. I had to stop lurking just for that joke. There you go. See, I make people type.
Good, good.
He was typing with one hand. Now he's, oh shit, got him.
Got him.
Got him.
But
But
yes, I'm having a really nice time, and I'm so glad that we went forward with this
yeah, I'm glad you're my first
this.
interview.
Yeah, I like being first regardless. So
Oh,
being your first time
I
is
don't
quite
I'm
exclusive.
not first only when it counts. I mean, no, I mean, never mind.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah.
No, I can last.
Wanna try that again? Wanna try that again?
On the late night show, late night. Yeah, I'll try again.
Try again. Keep trying.
Yeah, I'll keep trying. Please, I'll do anything.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
such a good rebel, you are.
Oh my god. Someone clip that and ship it. I gotta replay that in my head 50 times a day. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so if you've been around, for 3,000 years, have you seen a lot of things? What can you tell us about?
Yeah, more like how mankind has been like getting like fucking up the planet, messing things
Yeah,
out, and
classic
how people
humans.
like got more and more becoming more and more like sinners and doing things
Mm,
that they are not supposed to and stuff like that.
like
But
making deals with the
yeah.
devil. Yeah, that's me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, making big mistakes, you know.
big mistakes all
But
over the place.
yeah, how history went down and
Yeah.
everything, and it's stuff like that. But like I've been on and off in the mortal realm, the mortal plateau, and then like back to hell from time to time, because I still had to check up on the Deferians and not just abandon them
Mm,
because I did promise them that I'm gonna find out what happened to my mom. So
okay.
yeah.
So for you mentioned earlier that you wanted to go to TwitchCon. Are you going to TwitchCon EU or are you going to the NA one?
I want to come to the US because I have like
America.
most of my community are
American.
from the States. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
So, have you ever been outside of your country before? Like, have you ever traveled?
Yes, yes. Last year I did a EU trip, so I went to the UK, I did Germany,
Oh, wow.
I did Disneyland and
Oh,
ended up in Paris and then came back.
Paris. Okay.
Yes,
And Quebec?
don't like it. Huh?
Did you say
Pardon?
did you say Quebec? Say
No,
just
and came back,
Oh,
not Quebec.
came back. Oh, sorry.
As much as you really want me to come to Canada, but no, I
Yeah.
tried.
Yeah, fuck.
I
I
wanted
tried,
to move
guys.
at some point. Instead of Germany, my initial plan was to move to Canada, but things are getting bad and like worse and worse there as
Yeah,
well.
of course. Yeah, it's getting a little it's all my fault. I'm sorry. It's my fault. Fuck.
Yeah,
I ruined
so
it for
it's always
everybody.
your fault, right?
Yeah, it's all my fault. I can't. I don't know. Maybe I'll see you at TwitchCon someday. I'll be like, oh my god. Wait, I'll just look at. I'll just be like, wait, that's. I remember that's the avatar. Wait, that's their model. That's them. I remember. Yeah.
You if we're ever bumping into each other, we're gonna go for like a nice food, and a good drink, and we're
Oh,
just gonna
good
do like,
drink. Oh.
yes.
I mean, if I'm fun with you, it's gonna be more like this. And be like, hello.
I'm pretty sure IRL I'm not that tall, okay? I'm
Oh.
pretty sure you're taller IRL than me.
Oh, so it's gonna be more like this. Hey, what's going on? Hey, what are you doing over there?
I'm not that short
Oh,
either. Well, though
sorry.
my
Oh,
community
sorry.
always says like IRL, I'm like a fun size.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what that means.
Anyways.
Anyways, no, I was just role playing. So,
Yeah, totally. Oh,
you,
you're on my. Oh my God, you were on my lap.
yeah, you didn't notice? What do you think I was doing?
No, like I've seen you. It was like quick, and all of a sudden now I'm rewatching it. On there's a delay, so right now I'm looking. I'm like, oh my God,
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
adorable.
Listen, that's what happens when I got over there. You know, it's all about perspective. You know, I look normal here, but
No,
when I get over
if you
here, I
come
get
over
tiny.
here.
I'm like, what the
Oh
fuck?
damn.
I'm like, bro, what?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, then I can like you just turn around and you can go like
I can't do that. There's people watching it. You know, when I get over when I
No, what I was saying, yeah, sure. And we were just talking. How is it called? Raspberry? When you just blow
yeah
up in like
yeah
the
like that.
belly?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, you're right. That's correct. I get what you're saying. I get what you're putting down.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Yeah, exactly. Good.
Have any of the recent Twitch changes affected anything at all besides the artistic nudity one? Has any other like changes affected you?
No. What is good is I am being on the recommendation pages. So a lot of people
Mm-hmm.
found me for that because they were curious about my model, about
Mm.
my content, and especially like as soon as they see tags like, oh, dummy or like French accent, succubus, waifu, people are like, oh yeah, click, 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 click.
Yeah.
I want to be in there. So, and then like they found me and they actually enjoy my well, from what they've told me. I don't know now if people are just like sweet talker, then
Yeah.
it's different. But a lot of people told me that they actually like my content. So it makes me happy. It makes me happy.
People say they like my interviews, and then they say they want to stay for an extra spicy interview, and I'm like, oh, huh?
Yeah, that's definitely for some other platforms
I know.
that,
What the heck? I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? I only stream on Twitch.
Sure. Maybe, I don't know. I need to like continue my background check at some point.
Anyway, um,
Anyways, yes.
no, it's like okay. So an example of like something I saw with VTubers, not with the artistic nudity, but it happened years ago, was that some
Mhm.
VTubers actually got like suspended based on just their designs, like just on like
Oh
the
yes,
yeah
because like under boobs or
yeah
like a cleavage is fine,
Yeah.
But apparently, under boobs, side boobs are big no-nos. Or like if it's like the shape is too pronounced, where you see like
So
nips
what you're
or
saying is
yeah.
Twitch just hates well endowed women is what you're trying to say, or VTubers.
Yeah.
Because if you're
I mean,
flat,
for
they won't get banned.
for male as well, I've seen like they also are being like doing a scanning, like older male that have
What?
like
You could be a
their
man and be
the top
shirtless,
part.
just hang out for your 18 pack.
Well, apparently nothing is good now.
As a man, you can't have a bulgy. That's all you can't have. You can't be chubbed
Yeah.
up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Darn.
You can't have like you can have physics, but you don't show it on stream.
Darn. What do you mean? That's just like real life, man. I can't help it, you know? Wear some tight
Yeah,
shorts.
but you know.
So what you're saying is femboys are in danger. I heard a femboy got banned like last
Everyone,
week.
yeah, everyone is in danger. Like
Oh
the what
man.
I don't understand is like if they have a rules, it should apply for everyone, IRL or VTubers. It can't be just like IRL get like a free card, free out of jail card, and VTubers get freaking
Well,
banned or like
that's why
sent.
my first outfit is like very conservative. That's why I have a toggle like to like have a tie on. As I can see,
Hmm.
there's a delay, but you'll see. Like that's why I had a toggle for that because I thought like, oh man, like what if Twitch hates me? Because like imagine I got in trouble just for this outfit, which wouldn't happen, but like imagine if I did, like I would feel terrible. Because like that's what ended up happening
Yeah.
to Nanners.
Hmm.
They
Hmm.
debuted their like it's like a one piece outfit. Sure, like if you looked at it, you'd be like, that's kind of like on the fence. But like they paid money for that. They bought that and then they debuted it and immediately got banned. I was like, what the? And same,
Immediately?
well, like within that stream they did, yeah, live
Oh
ban.
my God.
And Silvervale got banned too, like years ago, and she just had like a bunny suit on, like a one piece bunny girl outfit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then a friend of mine, well, she changed her name like 15 times, but a friend of mine, I can't remember her name now because years, but she debuted an outfit and then she got banned for I think it was the skin between your like your calf and your thigh or something. I don't even know. It was like for thigh high
Mm-hmm.
squish or some shit. I don't even know. And then I
Oh, they
remember,
got banned just because of that?
yeah, something like that. It was like the tweet is from years ago, but it specified like she showed it like this is what the area was, so she had to quickly edit it and like cover it up, which seems stupid because people
Mm-hmm.
show thigh highs all the time. Like what? What?
Yeah, like some of the things are really stupid. For example, like I have like four emotes that got removed
I
two
got
days
emotes, yeah.
ago.
Oh, which emotes?
Yeah, and I was like, huh?
Which emotes?
There was like a hip sway,
Okay.
like a dance and a dance one, but like I re-uploaded it and changed its name, but now right now
Just put
we
them on
went
7
through.
TV,
This one.
you know?
Well, I think I'm gonna do that for the others, but like this one that I just posted
It
in the
got
chat,
removed? What
it
the
got removed.
fuck? How? That's not even that bad.
It's not even that bad, and I
Yeah.
don't understand. Just because I put like hip sway,
Yeah.
and it did not like they did not like that name, so basically they got it removed. So now I put it just dance, and it's yeah, like it's not that bad. The other one is my cat, just like their tail is just like rotating, doing like a helicopter motion,
Yeah.
like a swirl,
Oh,
and
the
that
sussy emote.
also it's not even sussy, it's just a cat.
Oh, well, there's one called sus that like has like the I don't even have like a sus. Yeah, like this looking sussy like that. Like that.
But yeah, like it doesn't make any freaking sense how they filter stuff or how do they like review stuff
Yeah.
at this point. Like I think they don't actually do a proper job when it comes to like see what's actually
Mm.
bad or like against TOS. They just like freaking everyone is
Ban ask
thrown in the
questions later.
basket. Yeah.
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 No, you're absolutely right. That's how a lot of people get in trouble. I mean, I knew someone that actually got banned and then 20 minutes later got unbanned. They said, "Oops, my bad."
Yeah.
And they were like, "What?" Like, I don't know. They need to like. I mean, they just lost 500 employees, so I don't know what they're gonna do. They just updated the TOS again. In relations to, is something about like doing a rerun and then having drops in your chat. Like, you know what I mean? Like how people watch for like skins. Like, oh, I play League of Legends for 2 hours. You'll get like a league skin if you watch my
Hmm.
stream. So apparently they're like, oh, there's people that are like doing reruns and then they'll have drops in their stream title because then they'll watch it because that's people AFK streams to like get drops from like Rust or whatever game. And I'm just
Hmm.
like, who does that? I don't even know a single person that does that. Like, what is this? Is like such a weird rule that I'm just like, what is this? And people are like, this isn't even clarifying. This is so weird. Like, what if I like go take a dump for like 10 minutes and come back? Am I gonna get banned because I'm AFK? Like, what?
Yeah, it
I
doesn't make
don't know.
sense.
Classic. You know, it is what it is. I just feel bad for people that get like wrongfully banned all the time, you know, and people get caught in the crossfires, you know, because like it's such a concern, like especially like when you spend like so much time and money on a you know 2D model design, and then Twitch is like that's bannable. It's like what? Excuse me? Like what? Like I can't imagine like
Hmm.
spending $5,000 on something and then being like, yeah, I can't show that because this one pixel is just too much for me. And be like, bro, what?
Yeah, it is. It's really sad and really annoying.
Yeah, because you can twerk on stream now.
Yeah, but like apparently twerking emotes is terrible.
Yeah, exactly. See, what the hell?
Yeah. Oh boy.
You can
But
grind
yeah.
on stream too. You know that?
Huh?
You can grind on stream.
That I
It's a
did not know.
dance. It's a dance. It's a dance move. You know, when you're at the club and you're grinding on someone. You can do that in VR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can also pole dance now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Grinding. Yeah.
Yeah, like mostly like I'm pretty sure like VR chat stuff is they allow it on like unless you go overboard with it.
People go
But
overboard all
like
the time
I've
on there. I would know, but I mean, you can get like okay, so like technically you can just go to a beach world, be in a swimsuit in VR, and then have a pool, and then pole dance in a swimsuit. See, easy clap. See, that's just how easy
Mhm.
it is.
But yeah. Anyways,
Yeah. You can twerk if
it's
you're
silly.
flesh.
It's just freaking.
Yeah, it is what it is. Like if twerk
Mhm.
is a flesh tuber, but a bot a VTuber, yeah, it happens. You know, ever played any like interesting? I bought this game called Vampire Mansion. The you know,
Oh,
you ever play that game?
is it like a dating sim or something?
No, it has this like, let's just say this well endowed vampire girl with white hair and purple eyes chases you down, like your alter ego. You're like
Oh,
twin.
damn. Like yeah, both of us can suck, but one suck
It's not a
blood and
hentai
the
game
others.
because you can stream it on Twitch. So how could you say that?
Really? You can. Oh,
Yeah, people
I'm
streamed
I'm
it all the
I'm
time on Twitch.
I'm
I know about it. That's
I'm
why I bought
looking
it.
into it.
Listen, and then when you
Have
and
you
it,
have you played it already?
no, but I watched other people and it's only $5, and I was like, I gotta stream this with the eye tracker
Wait,
on.
how is it called again?
Vampire
Vampire
Mansion,
Mansion.
yeah, and like basically you have to escape
Oh,
this.
sure.
You have to escape the mansion, and you have to knock her out. Like you have to like use garlic because she's a vampire,
How
right? And
can you play this?
what?
There's
When?
nudity in
No,
there,
there's
right?
not. No, there's not. You just turn that shit off.
Oh, come on. It's
No,
the
I don't know what you're
tags are
talking.
vampire, not safe for work, stealth, 3D action, nudity.
I don't know what you're talking about. You can stream it onto. It has a category. It has a category.
Yeah, I am adding that to my list though because it seems
Yeah.
interesting.
Vampire Mansion. It's where unless they banned it.
Oh my god, her outfit is hot as fuck.
Wait, does it not have a category? Oh, maybe it is banned now. No way.
Yeah, I
Twitch
must be
banned.
real.
No. You could look it up. Look at the list of prohibited
Well,
games.
that is basically me, but a vampire.
Well, it's funny because whenever you no, it's not banned, not on the list. Because I've seen cause VTuber streamed a month ago, like Cinder
Yeah,
and whatever.
maybe like within a month.
No, it's still
Oh,
it's still
she
no
oh
no.
she runs like a freaking yandere chick.
Yeah, and you can change your outfits if you level up. And
Oh
the
gosh.
best part is whenever you knock her out with like garlic, there's like a cutscene plays, and you have to like grab the key between a nice
Mm-hmm.
rib of nice rack. You know, you have to grab the key, and like it zooms in, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh no, I have to get the key. And then she gets up. She's like,
I
"Oh, I'm
just
gonna chase you down." You're like, "Oh no, no, don't chase me
no,
down. I would
don't
hate
chase me
that."
down.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Oh my goodness. It's so funny. It's so fun, but they have a nice cake too. I just so shiny skin. I mean, that's how I want, like, if I want a free,
So what
that's
you're
how I want
saying
it.
is you should play a game that's like that, or do you want to like?
Yes.
Oh, see, I what if I
I want to
recreated?
be in a game like that.
Yeah, I want to have a game like. What if? Oh, dude, I should like if I was had money and time and had some cool friends that could do it for me. I would hire. I'll make a game just like that, but instead it's a bunch of VTubers. Ooh, that sell like hotcakes. Oh
Oh,
my god, having your favorite VTuber chase you
oh,
down. Like, oh no, I've
damn.
yeah, yeah,
All right, if I get like famous, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay?
yeah. Yeah.
Hopefully.
I
But
like
yeah.
how one of the reviews is, "Are you winning, son?" Yeah.
Good Lord. But yeah.
Oof.
I'm gonna definitely check that game out.
Oh,
Mhm.
absolutely. Yeah, I bought it when it was on sale.
Yeah, it is still. It's free 99 right now, so.
Oh, for me, it's because I'm Canadian, so it's a bit more. But I bought it like 10% off.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, it was a good time. Yeah, yeah. Games like that is what we need more in life. You know, why can't we just have more games like that? You know, it.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be. You won't be able to stream it on Twitch. It has to be like on
No, there's no way.
other place.
No
Yeah.
way. You can. I mean, you can
No,
always just stream it on
you're not gonna
Kick. You
freaking risk it
can stream it on Kick.
or that. Yeah.
I mean,
We kicking. We kicking.
we kicking. We kicking. I mean, I have to do some background checks, but I'm 99.9% sure I've seen various VTubers streaming it and with an eye tracker, and they were buying, going, and I was like, that could be me. That could have been me.
That could be me.
It should have been me. It should have been me.
Yeah.
Steam has a
Oh
bunch of
well.
those games, or I'm downloading, I'm downloading, I'm down.
Yeah, you can just look at that category and you'll find
Oh,
a lot
that's
of
right.
like.
I remember Steam actually added an update where you can hide certain
Mhm.
games if you don't want people to look at all your games. You can
Oh.
hide your extreme
Regardless, I
roleplay
have
games.
nothing to be scared. I mean, not scared, but like be shy about.
Okay.
I don't care what people think. Like you see, I have a sassy game. Well, sure. What are you gonna do about that? I'm pretty sure you're gonna look into that game and be like, oh, I want to try this game.
Golly, they own all the
So
soccer spirit games. Oh boy.
you can date a succubus.
Oh,
Oh, let's go.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
a lot of games with that.
Did you look into like some of the newer games like Power World that just came out?
Oh yeah, I see a lot of like people playing it right now. I was gonna talk about it earlier,
Oh yeah, go
tell
ahead
you about
now.
it,
Yeah,
but like
let's hear about it. I got some
no,
time.
I have not checked it out, but I've seen a lot of people that are playing it because it just dropped.
Yeah.
Um, and I've seen like a friend of mine that I look up to playing it. So I was like, oh, okay, you can create like a character
Well, it's
that
like
looks like you.
it just looks like Ark Survival, both Pokemon and guns. I
Oh
think.
damn.
I think that's what it
Hmm.
looks like. Because you have to cut trees. It's like Minecraft. You have to cut trees and break stones and build a little house and
Oh
then
my
shoot
god, another
Pokemons.
kind of this game. Oh boy.
That's literally what I saw. I saw like 5 minutes of gameplay, and that's literally what it was. I saw someone hitting a tree with their bare fist, and then they were like, "All right, I gotta collect my wood," and then they're collecting stones, and then they were shooting Pokemon in the face, and I was like, "What the fuck?" They're trying to tame them too, and I was like, "Dude, this is just Ark with Pokemon."
Hmm. But yeah, I'm not sure I'm gonna go towards that game because it's not the kind of game that I
But you would
usually
get Vampire
play.
Mansion, right?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Mm-mm-mm.
That is the one and only game that I'm gonna play forever.
Hell yeah, you gotta speedrun that game. You think there's a speedrunning category for that? Like games
Do
done
you
quick?
think there is difficult like there are
No,
different
there's difficult. Yeah,
difficulties
there
for
is.
this game?
There is. I watched someone play it. I
There
know.
is?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
boy.
She gets faster and faster. Let's just say that.
Oh my. Oh my God.
Yeah, you have
Well, who doesn't
lives.
like it faster, right?
That's true.
You
I just think,
start slow and nice and then you up
yeah,
the
yeah.
difficulty.
Yeah, the difficult gets harder. So like normally in the normal game you can hear her footsteps, in the hard mode you can't.
Yeah, she just
Oh,
flies and come
yeah,
towards you and
yeah,
be like,
yeah.
"Surprise, motherfucker."
You're like, oh no, it was a gift, I
No
swear.
step vampire.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we're coming up on 3 hours here. Do you have anything that
Yes.
you wanna say, or any last minute little things you wanna say before we go?
I had a lot of fun and I hope to get to know you more. I am so glad that I discovered your amazing community and I shared mine with yours. All
Absolutely.
those who are VTuber or wants to be a VTuber, do not hesitate. Just be yourself, go for something unique that represents you. And then like do things that makes you happy. Life is short. Uh, so leave it with all positivity and, do things that you like.
Yeah, I like the headbang
There you go.
a lot.
Yeah, you do? You like to bang? Gotcha.
Well, bang, okay. Just like Mass Effect.
Exactly. Well, bang, okay. All right.
All right. Well,
Thank
yeah, thank you so much, everyone in the chat. Hopefully this command works. I set up like a month, like years ago. It does not work. Oh my
It doesn't.
goodness. Oh fuck. I
Look at
fucked
that.
up. Darn. I think it's because I set it to like no one can use it, but
Yeah, no one you're the broadcaster, you're the streamer, you were
did I
supposed
spell
to
it
be able
wrong?
to.
No, it should work. Oh, maybe my Nightbot's just dead. It's supposed to say your Twitch
Maybe.
channel, but I can just
Oh,
do
well,
this.
try your socials and see if it works. If that works,
I
then
mean, I
there's
can
a
just do
problem
this, you
there.
know? You just go to twitch.tv/deathbooms. Blooms of
Or
two
that.
zeros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All those who wants to. Oh, there you go. It took some
Yo.
time.
What? No, it works when he does it, but not me. Am I just cursed?
Damn.
I typed this. I typed the
Maybe.
exact same
You,
thing.
you
I
are.
did.
You're
Yeah.
totally.
I'm
You're
cursed.
totally cursed.
I've been
Yep.
tainted.
That's so.
But yeah, go check out DeathBl00ms. When is your next stream?
Maybe later today. I'll see if I'm not too tired because I do have a lunch with my parents tomorrow for my
Okay.
birthday. Um, and yeah, if you like a dummy mommy French accent succubus queen that plays horror games, you can always check me out.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and yeah, you might see me a little bit more with Rebel, you know, if they want me around, of course.
Of course I
Playing
do.
games.
Yeah, I want to play some games. I'm down with some. I'm letting be a little gamer. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
totally. But yeah.
maybe you and I can play some Vampire Mansion. You know, you just.
Oh,
You know.
you know what? You play, I watch you play, and then I play, you watch me play.
Ooh, I mean, we could do something like that, or you could just be whispering in my ear and being like, why'd you get caught there?"
Well,
I'm like,
we don't. Well, we don't have to wait for that if you want that to happen.
I mean, yeah. Anyway, thank you so much, DeathBl00ms. I really do appreciate it. Take care. Hope
You
you
can
have a
call
good.
me Blooms if you
Okay,
want.
I'll say Blooms. All right, thank you so much, Blooms. I appreciate you. You can call me Rebel. And we're gonna go raid somebody. We're gonna raid some other VTubers here. Let me just take a peek here. Who's streaming on my following list? Let me see. It's loading. It's loading. Taking 10 years. There we go. I guess we will raid. I guess we'll raid Big Boy. What a name, huh? We'll raid Big Boy. What a nice
Oh, their
name.
name is Big Boy? Hell
Literally Big Boy, yeah. I know him from VR. So we're gonna go raid Big Boy. I'll see you guys later. Take care, everybody. All right.
yeah. Bye.
Bye bye.